Oh my god, that's fucking loud. Hold on. Hello? 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 Can you hear me okay? Sweet Jesus. And we're back. We're so back. We're so fucking back, y'all. Oh my god. Hey. Hi. How are we doing? Listen, the sound, beep borb. Please don't tell me I sound like a fucking robot, please. Please, I worked very hard on getting this to sound like this. Whoa? Sorry. I'll try not to get too loud. I did kind of say this would be ASMR-ish. There's a reason why ASMR has a question mark next to it. Anyway, I should probably get into like my main scene. We're so back. We're so back. Hey, hi, how are ya? I feel like it's been like a million years since I've done a live stream, especially here on YouTube, right? But before we like get into everything, let me get into my let me get up in this biz. Okay, hold on. Now, as you've noticed, things look a little different around here. Do I sound like GLaDOS? No, please don't tell me I sound like GLaDOS. Oh my god. I've worked so hard on getting this audio to sound good. Hi. So, music is a little loud. Thank you for telling me that, because I can't fucking tell. Right, there we go. Hello. It is I, legally not a VTuber secret subject. Hi. So, wait. Did you say something? I'm live, by the way. Sorry, my wife is making noises, and I'm like, I hope she knows my mic is on. Anything she says can now be heard. So yes, hi, it's me, legally not a VTuber secret subject. Do not call me a VTuber. I'm not a VTuber. Here I am, hugging my two cats. Although now now I'm not a PNG. No, I'm not a PNG tuber. Don't get twisted. Legally not a VTuber secret subject. Hi, welcome. So okay. Sorry, you're gonna hear Allison bashing the keys in the next room. Legally, yes. I can't go into more detail than that. So now you have to watch me and hug my two cats. Although this is now completely inaccurate because I now have 3 cats. But hold on. JPEG tuber. Yeah, sure. Okay, we'll go with that. Okay, exactly. Not a VTuber. Not a VTuber. Don't call me a VTuber. I am not a VTuber. I'm a faceless content creator now. I'm going through my manic pixie dream hypnotist faceless content creator era. This isn't gaming. No, I'm not gonna game. Fuck that. Me gaming and streaming, oh man, it gets loud. And did your lawyer advise you to say that? I probably should have asked, honestly. Oh my god, so many familiar faces in the chat. And I'm living for this, honestly. Hey everybody, I've missed. Can I just right, hold on. We need to like start at like a few big like things. Obviously, first of all, hi, I'm back. I've been back now for a couple of weeks, and I think people have been really, really nice. So I want to say thank you for being very, very nice to me on my return. A lot has changed in 2023. For the cats on the mic. No, I'm not putting the cats on the mic yet. Give it time. So, like, a lot of things have happened. I can't really talk about a lot of them, but also, yeah, it's really hard to explain, like, the feeling of being back and how it feels to, like, I don't know, just like be here with all of you. There's been a lot of like feelings happening lately about like this, and last year when I graduated as a VTuber, I was pretty like convinced that I did not want to do this anymore. For a variety of reasons. Like, you know, it really gets it gets really stressful, you know, like like to do the content creation stuff. And I've been doing this now for what, 6 years, I think. So like that's a really long time to be doing hypnosis and this kind of stuff for. So I don't know, I kind of got to the point where I was like, I'm really tired, you guys, and I wanted something different. And then I didn't get that. So but also when I tried something different, I didn't like it very much. So now I'm back. And yeah. Yeah, although now you have to deal with my hot mess a lot more. So yeah, why is your nose in the middle of your face? Because it's your center. Oh my god, stop. Just tell me you did not buy the Neumanns. I did. I bought the Neumanns. But also this isn't my Neumann. Gasp, what? Okay, so first question. Did you buy the Neumann? Yes, I did. I did buy the Neumann. I have two Neumann TLM103s. Oh, don't. Oh, twos, threes? The small one, the teeny tiny babies. But I don't like them. I bought two of them and I don't fucking like them. So I just bought myself this Rode NT1 5th gen, baby. For the mic nerds out there, this is a Rode microphone. Look, gasp. Everybody keeps telling me that my voice sounds amazing on this mic. So yeah, are we allowed to talk about the other channel here? What other channel? I don't know about any other channel. What? Other channels? Me having other identities? I've never heard of that. I have two. I know. I should be jailed for my crimes against microphones. Yeah, savage, very. Anyway, hi. Wow, I have taken my Ritalin today, so I didn't think this was going to be as chaotic as it's going to be. Mics should have trial versions. They really should. They should like give you like a trial microphone to be like, here, try this out before you do it. Yes, you can ask questions in the chat. I will be answering the Tumblr ones specifically. I have like a whole thing set up for that. Are you a voice actress? I'm not, but I really want to be. That's part of my whole thing is like, so first of all, if you haven't already followed my secondary account, I will be VTubing next year on a channel called Paranorma. You can find that Paranorma_. It will not be okay, let me explain why I'm separating this channel and my VTubing stuff. So as a VTuber, I realized a few things, right? I realized that secret subject as a VTuber doesn't work for me because a lot of people come here and expect gentle, soft, dommy mommy, ASMR, cat girl, nya 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 kind of vibes. And turns out I'm a fucking gremlin. Yeah, when I stream, I tend to scream and yell and cry and go through waves of emotions that honestly do not fit the vibe of this channel. So next year, 2024, I will be streaming under Paranorma. It will be sorry, hold on, my wife is like clapping for do you need the spray? I'm gonna like roll the spray out into the thing so she can spray her desk. This is already going very chaotic. Yeah, so yeah, it's just a whole thing. So yeah, also I really wanted to separate my music from my ASMR and my hypnosis. I just think it's easier to have like a separate persona for that, even though it's obviously me and everybody knows it's me and everybody's known from like day dot that Norma is me. So like, yeah, there you go, babe. It's trying to eat your plants. Oh no, cats should not eat plants. But yeah, so there we go. So Paranorma is going to be like a VTuber thing. But if you like VTubers, you can go check that out. If you go in there and call me Norma, by the way, call me Secret, by the way, I'm going to be like, who? What? No way. Even though it's just me. Are you in the booth? I'm not in the booth. No, I'm in my new office. Okay. So a few things have changed this year. I'll tell you some of those. First of all, if you were here in the first streaming era, you probably remember that I had throat demons. So my throat demons, I had a tumor on my thyroid. I did not have thyroid cancer, thank God, but I did have a condition called Hashimoto's. So I got that removed. And you know what? I'm going to tell you a story. I don't want to like bring down the mood, but I've been dying to tell y'all about this. Okay. So I nearly lost my voice, like forever. Not joking. Wish I was. Yeah, so basically I had a surgery to get my throat demons removed. Demons are gone. The demons, they've been exorcised. We've removed them. But my thyroid was so destroyed that it was like stuck to all kinds of things, including my vocal muscles. So when I woke up out of my surgery, they're like, don't talk. And I'm like, oh shit, what happened? They're like, no, don't. You won't be able to talk for a long time. But luckily, my voice came back. and not only can I sing and talk and breathe, by the way, it was cutting off my breathing, so I couldn't breathe for a long time, but like, yeah, I'm now better, and as you can tell, the voice is fine. The voice is just fine, so don't worry about it. I think that was the biggest question I had when I got back onto Twitter a few weeks ago. People were like, but how is the voice? How is it? Are you good? Are you I'm fine. I've been fine for a long time, trust me. My health is finally good. I can't believe it. Like, my health is finally good. Finally. Fucking finally. It took ages, but we got there. So yeah, so no more throat demons, but I still do have weird thyroid related morning voice, which is strange. You know what I mean? Like, you wake up and you're just like, oh God, what am I doing with my life? That's thyroid shenanigans for you. Love me some thyroid. The voice is fire. Thank you. Yeah. Look, I try my best to keep my voice in check. It also means I've been able to sing more, and they told me, okay, the doctor told me I wouldn't be able to sing properly for at least 6 months. It's 6 months now, and I can assure you, my good God, my singing voice has gotten better, which I was like, I didn't think that was ever gonna get better. I thought I peaked. I was like, no, it turns out I have not peaked. I just needed to get that out. But yeah. So that happened. I moved house. I bought a house. My wife and I are now homeowners. So that happened. Months ago now. We're still not unpacked. We've been here almost 6 months and we're still not unpacked. So yeah. So that's fun. So if you hear lots of road noise, my new house is right next to a highway. So I'm really sorry about that. It does mean these ASMR streams are gonna get fucking loud. So I'm really sorry. I'm no longer streaming in the booth because turns out I couldn't breathe in there. And breathing is kind of important. So that's really, really fun. Bought a new cat. So I have 3 cats now. The cats now outnumber the people in this house, and I will just say, I don't know if this was a mistake. I don't feel like it was a mistake, but we'll have to see what happens. Right now, there's a lot of cat chaos happening in this house, and it's delightful, and I love it. So there we go. So that's a lot of stuff that happened like while I was gone. I also had a lot of time to like think about hypnosis stuff, which is why I've come back with such a mind breaker mentality. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, you know? I think because I hadn't broken a brain in a long time, I just went, you know what? I'm good now. Will you still play Stardew Valley? Oh man, at some point, I still do, but not on stream. Not until 2024. Also, there's a question from the chat that's very important. How many songs do you expect to be on the Monster Fucker EP? Okay, let me tell you about Monster Fucker. So, fuck. I honestly, I can't believe this has happened. Okay, so, a few days ago, I wrote a song called A Vampire Waltz, and it's basically a song about some subby-wubby fantasy of engaging with a vampire who fucking fucks you up to the tune of a waltz. It's delightful and I love it. I'm not a switch. No, I'm very dummy mummy. Look at me, so dominant. Teehee haha. Never had a subby thought in my life. So I wrote the song. I posted a snippet to Twitter because I was feeling self-conscious, and normally when I feel self-conscious about my music, I send it to all my friends, but I'm so afraid that my friends are going to be like, Secret, you need to fucking quit that. So instead of annoying my friends, because you know I like having friends and I would rather them not abandon me because I'm annoying as shit and sending them tracks all the time, I decided to like sample it onto Twitter, and it turns out people quite liked it. So I made a joke. Oh no, sorry, hold on. So somebody in the comments of that basically was like, you should release an entire EP around like monster songs. And then I had this idea, because when you have ADHD, sometimes you get these like weird intrusive thoughts, and the one that immediately struck me was, oh God, I will write this EP and I'm gonna call it Monster Fucker. And then the alien fucking song happened, and I was like, wait, no, No. So I've now done a really bad thing. It's a whole vibe. It's a whole ordeal. And so the EP is gonna be called Monster Fucker apparently. And I predict there's probably going to be. I'd like there to be 5 songs. I would like there to be at least 5 songs. But I don't know. Ideally 5 feels right. Yesterday I sent the alien sexy time jam to a mixer who's going to mix it, and this morning I woke up to, got it, I'll start today, and I'm like, oh shit, oh no, it's cringe. I mean, one of the lyrics is lay a cosplay in my bag with the space funds, just in case you're down for having a little fun. And I was like, when I wrote that, I was like, you know what, this is such a great lyric. I have to include it in the song. I'm not a rapper, but I damn sure I damn sure try. You know, what I lack in ability, I make up for in enthusiasm, I think. Werewolf. There probably will be a werewolf song. I don't know if there'll be a Lamia song. It'll just end up me being simping for that tale though. Eldritch horror. Allison, my wife, she was like, you know, you should write a song like Ode to Cthulhu, and I was like, absolutely, 100%. I would write a sexy ghost jam, but Kesha already beat me to it. And if you don't know about the Kesha having sex with a ghost song, you need to go check out Paranormal, because I will rant about that. I in my first few paranormal streams, I ranted the fuck out of that, and I will continue to make that a meme. So that's a promise and a threat. Yeah, I cannot spit bars. I'm not a rapper. I cannot. But yeah, right. So I am a cat girl. Nya nya. I'm a nya umpire. Nya 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 nya. But yeah, so okay, so oh my god, I'm missing a lot of questions. Somebody said where are the videos? Where are they? Where are the videos? What happened? Okay, let's discuss the videos, shall we? So YouTube got really mad at me at the beginning of the year. I was really busy doing something else that I can't discuss with you right now. I never can discuss with you. I was sitting in the void, let's just say that. And in the void, I noticed that YouTube decided to demonetize my entire channel because basically they said I'm a loody pants and I need to be bonked for my actions and I should behave myself. And so I had to remove basically half of my videos because there was about half of them that got age restricted, and those are the videos that are keeping my channel from having the partnership status again. So that's what happened in those videos, is YouTube was basically like, remove them or else. So I removed them, and then I prayed to the YouTube gods and I said, please YouTube gods, let me have this back, and they did. Unfortunately that means a lot of videos got lost. The void inside the watch? No, this other void. I keep tripping and falling into voids. I don't know how that happens. I'm very clumsy, I guess. Yeah, so that's why the videos cannot come back, because if I repost them, I'm gonna have the same problem. So now you understand. I've made several posts about it. I'm kind of sick of talking about it, but in case you need to hear it directly from my mouth, I had no control over that. And you know me, I love control, but I had no control over this one. They threatened horny jail. They did. They tried to throw me in the horny jail, and I said, no, please. I'll be good. I'll behave myself for one time. YouTube being a butt again? This is my surprise face. YouTube became a boomer. Absolutely. YouTuber is always becoming a boomer. Also, since I've been gone, we lost Susan, and we've gained Neil. So if you don't know, Neil is the new CEO. I used to curse Susan's name on Twitch. And now we're gonna curse Neil's name, but the funny thing with Neil's name is if I scream, yeah, Neil, everybody's gonna get very confused. You're gonna get your wires a bit crossed. Some of you are like, is that a command or is she threatening them again? Oh God, which is it? You'll have to play that one on context clues, you know. Yeah, to be fair, let's be honest. I know my shit's a little spicy. I get it. I'm a little spicy. I can't help myself. But at the same time, yeah, YouTube is getting very, very prudish. Ironically, a lot of the videos they may remove had like simulated touching. Not like that. No, 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 like not that kind of judging. But like, oh, I can't say it. I can't even say it. I can't even say it. I can't even say it. Can't even say it. Can't even say it. I can't even say the hand holding word. So there we go. There we go. So there we go. I'll kneel just to be safe. Valid, honestly. Yeah. You know, it was confused. Just take the easier option. So there we go. There we go. So that's what that was about. Yeah. So no more videos. Right. There are some questions on Tumblr. If you'd like to ask a Tumblr question, you may do so. Holy shit, there's a lot more. I'm just gonna check them because I need to make sure that nobody's gonna say anything rude to me. Oh my god. Oh my god, so many. Okay, right. I've got this thing. Ooh. Hello. Okay. Oh my god, cat's going out. Are we good? Okay, thank you. Okay. Right. Okay, so here we go. I have some questions now on the screen. These are the people who've asked questions on Tumblr. I'm back on Tumblr, by the way. If you'd like to follow me there, it's secret-subject. It really is me. It's not somebody trying to impersonate me again. Because, God, that happens quite a lot, honestly. I'm quite shocked at the amount of people who'd like to pretend to be me. I don't think people realize how boring I actually am. I don't know why you'd want to pretend to be a cringy catgirl vampire on the internet. But you know what? Brave of you to do that. Yeah, alright. So this first question is, hey Secret, been watching your content for a bit and I'm curious, how did you find your tone and pace for your hypnosis content? Also good vibes to you with this question. Oh my god, thank you so much. How did I find my voice? Oh, this is gonna sound really, really bad. This is gonna sound really, really awful. So my voice has changed over the years, but I think that's just because I've aged. But also, it's funny, because like, after my surgery, I found that my voice sounds a lot more like it did back in 2018. So in terms of my hypno voice, which honestly is my ASMR voice, so I should be very careful about using this, shouldn't I? Although, I mean, my hypno voice is a bit more like down here, I guess. Hey, hi, how are you? I could do this, make it worse. Oh, something. Hypno, sweepy. But basically, I developed my kind of style of like my hypno voice, quote unquote, just by practicing hypnosis. Sometimes my style changes, like recently I've been really into overload and confusion. So I allow myself to just kind of like go with what I feel naturally would work in that situation. I'm out. Valid. You know, like when you're like doing a script, it can be really hard to sometimes when you're reading a script, it can be really hard to like just really be like naturally, like have it be quite free form still and still feel natural. But I don't know, I did a lot of theatre, so maybe the theatre helped me a lot with like acting skills and role-playing skills and like allowing me to use my voice in a lot of different ways. I'm also a singer, so I will say singing does actually help you learn control of your voice a lot better than the average person. So I was gonna say, so in terms of like my hypnotone, I kind of just I recorded myself, I listened to myself, I cringed a lot. I still do when I hear myself back in the headphones. I still have deep seated cringe from my own voice. But I will say, yeah, just practice, record yourself, struggle and listen back to that shit and just be like, okay, and be critical, but don't be overly critical, I guess. Because I know for myself, it was really hard to not be overly critical about how my voice sounds. And yeah, also I will tell you, a good microphone helps. I sound very different on this mic than I do on all of my other mics, and I don't know why. So like, yeah, find a good mic. I recommend the Rode ones are actually really good. Oh dear. But yeah. Okay, right, next question. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, by the way, sorry, I should say the name if you provide a name. Hey, Springrose. Thank you so much for the question, Springrose. Many lemons. Hello. Hello, many lemons. With the success of your ADHD file, are you likely to dive into methods for other types that struggle with trance? Aphantasic myself. Now, this is really interesting. I love that people think my ADHD file was a success. I personally thought it was a massive fat fail, but also I know that that is just me. That's just me. That's me. That's me being self-critical and silly. So, I do want to talk on the ADHD file a little bit because, oh, you're in the chat. Hey. I do want to talk on that a little bit because if you saw Twitter after that file came out, I made a massive apology because I got really upset because I received a comment that basically accused me of a word I can't say on YouTube, ADHD, and I just felt really bad because obviously, so the reason I made the ADHD file was because I have ADHD and I'm also fucking easy to trance. So I used to be a switch, okay? A lot of people know this about me. I had a long line of being submissive for a long time before I started switching and before I became a dom. So I was going to say, like, as somebody who comes from a subby-wubby background, I'm very easy to hypnotize. I'm like so fucking easy. But also, since I started my Ritalin, I noticed that ADHD trance feels very different to me than it used to. I don't know how to describe it, but also I will say, like, for me, trance is not about relaxation, and I'm really obsessed with this idea of, like, I don't care if you fucking relax. It sounds violent when I say it like that. I don't care if you fucking relax. I don't care if you relax at all. Damn it, you're gonna listen. So, I noticed recently, trying a few different things, whenever I would go into trance, because I've started doing files myself, you know, for research, quote unquote, winky wink, nudge nudge, I will like focus really intensely on the thing. And of course, I know from a fact that hypnosis is obviously made up of focus, dissociation, and suggestion. So by knowing these two things about myself, that I focus really intensely and my hyper focus that I get from my ADHD is linked very closely to how I feel when I trance. Yeah, it's just like a whole thing. So I made the file because I thought, listen, if I can bring people the feeling that I get when I am hypnotized, maybe people with ADHD will feel a bit more empowered in their own sense of trance versus you must relax. Because let's be honest, a lot of hypnosis audios are centered around relaxation. And it's really annoying. It's so annoying. I fucking hate it. I'm like, listen, there's time and place, but for some people, we just don't want to do that shit. I don't like it. Itchy brain, don't like it. So yeah, so I really wanted to do that for people. And so I decided to take the few things I knew and a few inductions that I knew worked really well on me, and I threw it into that file. And I understand that some of my wording in the file was probably misguided. I probably should have proofread it a little bit. So I absolutely fully take responsibility for the couple of phrases that may have disregarded people's ADHD. And I'm really sorry for that. Honestly, as someone with ADHD, I'm really proud of my ADHD diagnosis. I was diagnosed last year and it was literally life-changing for me because I finally got to understand and realize, like, yes, I'm different. Yes, I'm neurodivergent. Yes, I'm neurodivergent. Yes, I have bad memory and I have all these horrible things that happen to my brain, but without my ADHD, I couldn't be a chaotic, creative mess and provide you with some of the weirdest hypnosis content on the internet. So yeah, I understand a lot of people are not there yet, and that's okay. I never would expect you to be at the same level that I'm at with my diagnosis, and I understand how hurtful ADHD can be for people. As somebody who has a lot of memory issues, it can be really debilitating to be like, hey, I literally cannot remember that and I'm really sorry. It makes me look careless. It makes me look irresponsible, and I'm not. I care a lot. I care very deeply. So I understand about that. And the reason I made the apology after I saw that comment is because I really wanted people to understand that like it's not coming from a place of I don't get it, because I do. It's affected my life a lot, and I know it affects other people a lot, but also I wanted to I really wanted to provide something. Shoo shoo. My cat's like, I'm gonna come and get involved with your cables. I sprayed so much spray in here, dude. You cannot. Oh god. Okay, never mind. Colonel, he's a fucking problem. I swear to God. Right. Yeah. So, would I make more of that? I don't know. I'm after. Oh, for fuck's sake! Sorry. Hold on, guys. Just got a cat on my wall trying to rip my wall off. Stop it! Ow! Stop it! Go away. Wall. Sorry guys, I just had to like get the cat out. He's trying to literally scale my wall. He's like Spider-Manning up my soundproofing. I spent a lot of money on the soundproofing, damn it. Right. Sorry. So yeah, maybe. I don't know. Listen, it's live. Anything can happen. Yes. His name is Colonel with a K. His name was the Colonel because he licks fingers, because he's finger looking good, like the Colonel, like KFC. But we didn't like that, so we changed it to Colonel with a K, like Popcorn Colonel. Anyway, right. Maybe I will think about it. I care a lot. I care very deeply about protecting people and protecting people's identities, and like making sure that people feel seen and heard and safe. And yeah, I don't know. I don't want to do anything bad. So maybe we'll see. Okay. Hello, this person, Angarik. I don't understand English very well, but I always listen to you because I really like your voice. It helps me sleep. Oh, that is very sweet. Thank you so much. I love the people who are gonna just put stuff in the inbox on Tumblr, not realizing I'm live today. Okay, this is from Anonymous. Okay, Anon. Hi, just found you. Turns out you're live on YouTube. I sure am live on YouTube. And just recently coming back. So for the Q&A, any recommendations, starting places for your content? Oh boy. Okay, starting places for the content. You know what? I really like the Hypnotic Entity one. I wouldn't say it's a beginner file, but I would say like that is one of my favorite pieces of content I've made lately. I have a video called The Secret Subject Induction. You can start there. It is on Patreon. I really should put it on Soundgasm. So if someone could poke me later in the Discord, I will 100% post that for free on Soundgasm. I really like, lately I've been posting a lot of stuff on Soundgasm that I don't want to post on this channel because the YouTube algorithm is fucky wucky in terms of how it markets hypnosis. It doesn't really know what to do with it except like the really, really silly stuff or the really, really like meme stuff, I guess. So I've been trying to keep this to more like ASMR roleplay stuff here with a hypnotic twist, and then keep the Soundgasm as like straight up, I'ma fuck your brain up hypnosis. You know what I mean? Plus also I can also post some extra spicy stuff there and not get bonked, which is kind of nice. So there we go. So I would say that one's probably a good one. Yeah, I mean, the thing with my content is I feel like there's a lot of like entry-level stuff in the content. Will YouTube let you say that? Probably not. This stream is now it's now age restricted. Ooh. It's fine. Discord 18+. Yes, 18+. Yeah, we are also going to be doing stuff about that lately. But anyway, I was going to say, yeah, there's a lot of entry points. Depends what you feel like. If you like a bit of roleplay, yeah, Hypnotic Entity is very fun. If you like fractionation, I have a ton of that somewhere. I just did a clicker fractionation. I have the clicker on the table because I feel like maybe I'm going to be a bit naughty later, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? The ADHD hypnosis, apparently people who don't have ADHD are still using it, still having a good time. So there we go. Right. Here's a question from Harsh Silent. How are you? Wow, that is a loaded question. How am I? You know what? I'm pretty good at the moment. I'm losing myself to the ADHD rabbit hole of making music about fucking monsters, so I'm great. I'm definitely not losing my mind. Basic fractionation file.mp3. Honestly, I think I've got like 5 of those basic fractionation files at this point. Felt naughty might delete your mind later. Maybe. Who knows? Tee hee haha. Oh man. Okay, the lightning count. Glad to see you back. I hope everything is going positive for you and the channel. Thank you. I really appreciate it. For the Q&A, I guess. I'd like to know how you first stumbled on hypnosis. Oh boy, the clicker audio is amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so how I got into hypnosis is a little complicated and very, yeah, okay. So basically what had happened was, back when I was in high school, I used to see hypnosis a lot on the TV and like in movies and stuff. And every time I did, I had this oh my god, thank you so much. By the way, I just want to shout out a couple of people who've just signed up to become members. Wow, Zardox66, thank you for becoming a member. And thank you to Raiju Lin, thank you so much for becoming a member. I really appreciate it. You don't have to, by the way, but if you would like to, the option is there. All you get is emotes and my gratitude. So if you want my gratitude and some emotes, have at them. Yeah, so I got into hypnosis because, yeah, I saw it on TV, and like it always, like, I had like this weird feeling in the pit of my stomach of like, ooh, that's creepy, that's weird, I don't like that. Which is ironic, really. Hold on. Oh. Okay, so I was like, no, creepy, don't like it at all. And so it freaked me out a lot every time I saw it. So basically, eventually I had a really bad year at school, because I got, all this stuff happened at school. I was having a very bad mental health year. So I was like, I should like get over a fear, right? Because that's what normal sane people do when they're stressed out. They're like, let's get over a fear that you've always had. So I decided to conquer my fear of hypnosis. And I tried some very vanilla, by the way. I didn't do any of the kinky stuff until I was 18. I just want to put that out there. I want to let you know. I am very well behaved and I'm very polite. So I was doing the really vanilla, like, hypnotherapy free audios from hypnotherapy websites, and I tried it, and I woke up and I was like, is that it? Is that fucking it? That's it? That's hypnosis? What? Why was I scared of that? That's so stupid. And then I became obsessed with finding out everything I could about it. I became literally like obsessive about it, and it's never stopped. When I was still a sub, I was obsessive with trying to get my brain to be incredibly hypersuggestive, and boy did it work. Secret says wait till you're 18. Damn right, you should. If I waited, you can fucking wait. I did, but when I was 18, like the second it was literally my 18th birthday, I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. Let's go. Who Among Us didn't end up on... Is that Wendy Friesen's website? Absolutely. Wendy Friesen's hypnosis quiz. If you don't know about Wendy Friesen's hypnosis quiz, my good god. There was a quiz and it was like, how do you experience hypnosis? I was like, this is so funny to me. It was hilarious. But yeah, there we go. There we go. Fear to hyperfocus. It sure was. The fear to hyperfocus rabbit hole runs deep. It's a whole vibe and a mood, and yeah, it was really underwhelming though. Super underwhelming. And then yeah, it just became like a whole thing. So there we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, right. So, next question. Oh my god. Okay, will you ever return to some classic secret subject content like the bimbo stuff? I first found you via the Pink Ocean one. I don't know what IRC means. What does that mean? I'm so fucking old. Oh god. Oh god, I'm old. Oh god. Oh god. Do you know what? Like, while I've been gone, people started like all this new lingo that I don't understand. Do you know what I just realized? I've just realized that SMH means shaking my head. Oh my god, what is this? What is this world? If I remember, okay, oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, the other one is FR, for real. I've just learned about that, and I'm like, wait, what is this? To be fair, I was the one who had to, there's several bimbo files. My god. Trabatsu, where have you been? I was gonna say, somebody had to explain Riz to me because I legitimately thought Riz was like a Twitter friendly way of saying a rude word beginning with a J and ending with two Z's. Do you know what I mean? it was bad. It was really bad. I was like, wait a minute. And a friend had to explain it to me. And of course I learned all this over Twitter. So in the Twitter comments, here's me like, oh, so it doesn't just mean J-word with two Z's at the end. And my friend was like, no, secret, no, secret, no. Turns out I have a lot of riz, by the way. Jazz, absolutely jazz, yes. So will I ever make more bimbo stuff? Probably. I love making bimbo stuff. I love making IQ Play stuff. I go through phases with my content. I don't know if any other content creators can attest to this, but I go through like phases. Like right now, I'm in my corruption phase, where all I want to do is make audios where I am corrupted or brainwashed in some way, and I corrupt the shit out of you. I don't know why that keeps popping into my head. I think I've been spending too much time talking to some really influential friends of mine. I have some friends who are also content creators, and I have to say, whenever I message them, they just like they give me ideas, and I'm just like, you need to stop, because this is getting bad. It's the phase. It's a phase. It's all a phase. Oh, yeah. So that's me right now. Is like I'm in this like weird corruption, I will fucking break you phase. I don't know how long we'll be in there before we're back into the bimbo phase. Although I could do I have done a bimbo makes you a bimbo before, but we could do it again. I mean, there's always time for that. But yeah, probably. I'll probably make more. Is it Hex? Stop naming names. It's not Hex, but also I love Hex. Hex is a really good friend of mine. To be fair, because of Hex, I have been doing a little bit more research into robot play and dronification. So you can thank Hex for that. You can't thank Hex for everything though, because I have a lot of friends now. Honestly, okay, no, I need to tell you, okay, so 6 months ago, I was very isolated. I lost all of my friends because I wasn't able to talk to people. I was in a weird situation where like things were just very isolating. I felt very, I wasn't using my Discord server anymore, which made me really sad. I wasn't allowed. It sucked. But yeah, it just made me really sad. So now that I'm back, I'm being very annoying. I can't help myself. I'm just like, friends. Oh my god, friends. Yes. I think that's like my biggest thing about being back is like, look at you. I don't have a lot of friends, but I'm very clingy, so and I'm trying to make new friends. That's like my whole new thing. I'm in my making friends era. No, it's okay. It's okay now. It's better now, because obviously I'm so much happier now that I'm back and doing the do, you know. But yeah, so absolutely, we'll make more bimbo stuff. Pink Ocean is a classic. If you haven't listened to it and you're into mimification and fractionation, you'll probably fucking love that one. Okay. God, my cat is a problem. Yikes. Okay. You have friends. You definitely have friends. I sure do. I sure do have friends. Anonymous says, love your stuff. Oh my god, your new fractionation file is a killer. Thank you. I hope you didn't actually die. Because as I explained the other day on my YouTube comments, you cannot die from hypnosis alone. Okay? Hypnosis will not kill you. Okay? But thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Right. Hello, Miss Subject. Glad to see you're doing well. I haven't been able to keep up with stuff since you graduated streaming, but I'm glad to see you on Tumblr again. Thank you, Lightly Cos. I really, really appreciate that. I am going to respond to all these later, by the way. So don't worry. I'm going to like type out big, long essays about all these later too. This one. Thoughts on fitted sheets. Are they superior to normal ones? Do you know how to fold one? Also, what animal would you ride into war? Oh, the background music's getting crunchy. Oh god, okay. Thank you, OBS. Thank you. Hold on, let me turn it off, turn it on again. Is that better? Is it better now? Hopefully it'll fix itself. Hey, Colonel Duck the mic. No, it didn't. No. You do have feedback on your background music. Okay. Let me. Should we just remove it? Oh god, do we dare? It is not better. Okay, hold on one sec. Hold on. Let me just do a thing. This is the scuff you all came to expect, right? This is absolutely the scuff everybody wanted and expected from me, and I'm giving it to you in spades. It is in fact worse. Okay, let's try it this way. Is that better? Oh, it's quieter. That's for sure. Is that better? Is that better? Is that better? It's an interference sound on your mic. Oh, that's probably true. It's probably true. The crunch? Oh no, is it still crunching? Oh no, hold on, we'll give it a second. Technical issues are back. Oh no! No! Better. Okay, cool. Okay, I feel like I'm on Twitch again. It's better now. Okay, there we go. Oh, Secret, I miss you. I miss you too. Okay, right. Hold on, back to the Tumblr. Right. Thoughts on fetish sheets. Is my mic okay though? My mic's fine. Yeah. Honestly, it probably was interference because my microphone is right above my mic is right above my internet. Unfortunately, my office is where the internet is, so this is kind of how we have to put up with life now. Okay, so thoughts on fitted sheets. Fitted sheets are life. Like, you need fitted sheets in your life. I have fitted sheets. I cannot live without fitted sheets, but I do not know how to fold one. I'm a monster when it comes to folding anything. I can't fold to save my life. And yep, folding me is less likely than you think, honestly. Scuff and muffin. Giving you my scuff and muffin. That sounds disgusting, by the way. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the music up just a little teeny tiny bit. Just a teeny tiny bit, because I would like some music still. There we go, cool. But there we go. So, yep. What animal would I ride into war? It would have to be a cat. I love cats. Cats are the only animal I like, so cat. Big scary cat. Preferably one with sharp teeth that goes rah rah, so my enemies know that I do not fuck around. Oh dear. Okay. Hello, Zalgiath. Zalgiath asked, what inspired you to choose a vampire cat girl as your persona online? Okay, so the vampire thing, that's all me. The vampire was all me. I am a big vampire fan. I love vampires. I think vampires are the most hypnotic monster, and they are like the one. They're the one. They're my everything. I fucking love vampires. I'm obsessive with vampire content. Plus, also, I've always wanted to be a vampire because, you know, I don't go out in the sun. I have sharp fangs. I drink your blood, and I skulk around the place. So yeah, anyone who knows me knows I don't go outside. So vampire, easy choice. I mean, come on. Plus, also, I have demise dough. You know, the ones that look into your soul. You know the ones. You know the ones. So there's that. So the catcall thing, okay, the catcall thing was an accident. Basically, what had happened was, when I was a VTuber, and I have to be very specific to say when I was a VTuber, winky wink nudge nudge, I had a 3D model that I made myself from parts on Booth. Booth is like a website where you can like find different like clothes and hairs and stuff, and I found these cat ears, and they were incredibly floppy and wiggly. So what I used to do is I would wave my head back and forth and they would wiggle around, and they were so fucking cute. So one time I decided to do a stream as a catgirl maid vampire, because of course I had to. But the problem is the cat ears were so cute that everybody was like, you need to keep the cat ears. So when I became a 2D VTuber and I had my first live 2D model, I forgot to add the cat ears, and everybody rioted. And for months people were like, but Secret, where are the ears, damn it? Where are the cat ears? So I had to become a nyanpire because everybody loved the cat ears so much, and I grew to like them too, and my favorite animal is a cat. So, and I can nya with the best of them. So like, yeah. I thought, well, if you can't beat them, join them. So that happened to me, and I was a cat girl. Yeah. So that's why I picked a nyanpire. Also, let's be honest, you don't see a lot of nyanpires out here. You don't see a lot of vampire cat girls, and I thought it was kind of unique and different, and not a lot of VTubers were doing it. So I thought, hey, earless Secret, let's not discuss earless Secret. My god, me without ears. Also, by the way, I will tell you, my normal model, my paranormal model for my VTubing 2024, she has cat ear headphones. Not because she's a drone, but as a nod to my era as a cat girl, because I knew some of you would miss the cat ears, and so for those of you who I knew were going to complain that I didn't have any cat ears, fuck you, I got cat ear headphones. And I'm not a drone. Don't start with me. I don't have a gas mask. I'm not about to get dronified. I'm all good. Right. Okay. This is a question that we've already kind of answered. You deleted some bimbo ASMRs. Can you make more? And why did you private them? This person was clearly typing with one hand. When they said this. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm sure they weren't doing anything untoward. Oh no! Oh no. Uh-oh. Did we lose the stream for a second? Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Sorry, I had a moment. Right. This is from Midori. Midori content's really cool. Really, really cool. Did a class with Midori actually one time. On, was it being a content? It was being a content creator. Yeah. Okay, we're back. We're so back. Oh fuck. It's like a YouTube is a whole thing. I love it. Do you like sour cream? Yes. Yes, I do. I do like sour cream. But yeah, really happy to see Midori back too. So yay. Welcome back to Midori. Okay, Chabatsu, who I think is in the chat, or was in the chat. I see you talk about inductions all the time. What kind of inductions are there? And what are the pros and cons of them? Are some better than others? Okay, this is a really interesting question to me because the pros and cons of induction. So let me explain what an induction is, okay? This is going to make it really easy for me to hypnotize you later. Sorry, had to do my little gremlin moment. So, an induction is basically just like inducing trance. That's what it means. It's basically just like you putting someone into a trance. That's an induction. So whatever you do to put someone into a trance is your induction. It's simple as that. A lot of people get really like, oh, but like this induction, that induction. So there are like, technically there are like kinds of induction. We tend to like lump them into like categories, like confusion, overload. You've got like fractionation, you've got like rapid, you've got like physical ones and visualizations and blah blah blah. But these days I've kind of moved beyond that. I'm hopefully going to teach a class at some point called How to Make an Induction Out of Anything, where I kind of want to move beyond the whole like let's lump inductions into categories and move straight into you've got a person, you know what they like, you know what is like good for their brain, do the do, you know, get inductioned. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, there are kinds of inductions, I guess, but yeah, you can pretty much make an induction out of anything if you understand what hypnosis is, and you understand the person you're hypnotizing, which makes it very interesting for me because obviously I only know a handful of you, and there's a lot of you out here, and I have to go in blind every time, so that's quite fun. There's no really pros and cons of them. Obviously, you need to do an induction, otherwise you're not inducing trance, right? So like to do hypnosis you need an induction. Are some better than others? That's a loaded question. Basically, in terms of induction, I always say the best induction is the one that works in that moment. So if you can figure out the one that works for you or for the person you're playing with, then that's the right induction, and that's how to choose what's better than the other ones. Yeah. Like, for example, for me, right, I am a person with ADHD. If someone was going to hypnotize me, I would recommend that they do not do anything relaxation based because I don't relax easily, and nor do I like to relax. I fucking hate it. If someone tells me to relax, I'm just like, ooh, get away from me. So if someone tells me to like listen or focus or like they give me something to like draw my attention, that's gonna get me. And even just telling, like, I had this file where this person just was like, listen, and I was like, fuck, oh god, I'm listening. You know when you like flop, like literally I nearly like my chair nearly like buckled over when they said that, because I was like, oh shit, they know, fuck, oh god, help, they know, oh no chill. I have no chill. People once asked me to get some chill. I literally, no, I have no chill. So there we go. But for example, somebody who doesn't have ADHD and isn't a hot mess might really want to do a relaxation thing. They might really love like the just relaxing into like whatever. There we go. So, yeah. Some people like deep breathing. So there we go. Okay, right, next. Anonymous. I don't know if you want to answer this on the live stream, but have you ever used gloves? Okay, I nearly deleted this one, but I didn't because, okay, so there's this person who's asked me for the last 6 years, I'm not even kidding, 6 fucking years to do a glove induction, and every time I'm like, no, I don't want to give in to your thing. Okay, look, not my thing. I'm sure it's your thing, and that's okay, but it's not for me. So no. And also, like, okay, the reason why this is such a meme is because I'm not the only one who's been getting this question for 6 years. There's like 5 other content creators who've been like, we've been in a content creator chat one time, and I'm like, oh yeah, and this one guy keeps asking me for glove hypnosis, and everybody's like, oh my god, you too? So it's like, it's become this whole thing where everybody knows about this particular question, because it happens a lot in the hypno scene, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. Stop it. You know who you are out there. I can see. I can't see you, but I know you're there. I know you're gonna see this. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not doing it. So sorry, I'm not into gloves personally. Glove guys are cryptid. Yeah, absolutely. Glove guy is the cryptid in the hypno community. Oh, Nick Tria, thank you so much for becoming a member. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, glove person. So glove person is a thing, and no, I will not use gloves to hypnotize you, and I'm not personally into it, but if you're into gloves, you know, like, yeah, there you go. You can make it hypnotic. You can, but I personally, I'm just not into it. I don't know. I don't like wearing gloves. They, my hands are big. I have big, giant, manly hands. I have ginormous hands. I'm not even kidding. Like, my hands are huge. And I always find it hard to find gloves that, like, fit without ripping the fingers apart. I once did a hand cam stream with gloves on, and I ripped the gloves by the end of the stream. And I was like, you know what? This is a sign that I'm not supposed to be doing this. So there we go. Not good at that. Remembering well, thank you. We're on YouTube, so you can't fucking make me hydrate. I nearly grabbed my water bottle that's like old and stale. Where's the one that's good? This is the one that's good. Be the weird glove-based hypno you want to see in the world. Exactly. You know what? If you can't find content for you, that's a sign you need to make it. Okay, it's time for waterboarding ASMR. You ready? I'm gonna gently waterboard you now. Ready? You like that? Yeah, you like that? I bet you fucking do. Sorry, I've missed doing that. Right. Okay. This is not a question, but this is a statement. Welcome back. Oh my god, I want to say I loved Enthralled. It was just incredible. Okay, can I just... I wanted to talk about Enthralled for a second. Gentle waterboarding. Honestly, I need to make that an audio though. I really need to make that an audio. Hydrate your streamer turns into gentle waterboarding ASMR. But I do think that will get me banned, so I probably won't. Okay, so Enthralled. My first ever video game, I wrote that. Can I put that out there? I wrote some of that, and by some of that I mean like I wrote like at least 50% of that, and I'm very proud of it, because as a person with ADHD I find it incredibly hard to do long tasks, and that was hard, but I did it, and I'm very proud of Enthralled in several layers. Obviously I did all the voice work for it. Hold on one sec. Oh my god, the throat demons, they're getting me. No. Okay, one second. Okay, we're good. So, I did write some of that, yeah. I did, and I'm very proud of the stuff I did write. So, it was really hard. I didn't realize... Okay, can I just say, kudos to anyone out there who makes visual novels, because visual novels are extremely hard to write. Obviously, I'd never played a visual novel in my life, and then, of course, I wrote one. So, I was like, this is insane. But it's... Yeah, I wrote about half of it. Yeah. I started doing all the writing, and then I got very overwhelmed. So thank God Nyx is a legend, by the way. Nyx Goddess Games, fucking legendary. They absolutely came through and saved my butt when I needed it, and it was a really interesting experience, and I really enjoyed it, and I highly recommend Nyx. Highly recommend Nyx all the time. It was so hard to sit on that as well, because obviously, like, we've been working on the game for about a year, and it was like this whole thing of like, I can't tell anybody, but I really wanted to tell everybody, but I couldn't tell them. And then when it came out, I also was in a situation where I couldn't advertise it to its full potential. So I really hope that now, please go buy that game. Please go buy that game. Nyx Goddess Games Enthralled, featuring me, everyone's favorite Nyampire, who's gonna fucking fuck you up. It's great. I loved it. It was a very fun experience, and I was so thrilled to be asked to do it, and I would do it again 100 times over, even though, like, obviously writing long experiences like that is not something that I do often. I do now. I do a lot more often now, but then it definitely wasn't a thing that I would do. But yeah, I posted the video to the channel, so if you want to like see a sample before, please check that out. And yeah, go follow Nyx. Just go follow Nyx. I don't know if anybody wants to throw a link in the chat. Please do. To Nyx's Twitter or itch.io or whatever. Like, yeah, please go follow Nyx. So yeah, love that. I would also, on this note of video games, I would love to voice act in more video games. So if you're looking for someone to voice act in your next video game, you should call me. My email is it's down in the doobly doo. You can hit me up. I will voice act in your video game. Yeah, I love it. It was very fun. Very fun. And I would love to make more games. My dream is to have my own video game. I really want to have like a musical platform. I did tweet about it. I want to make a musical platformer about hypnosis. There's like a musical about a villain who takes over the world with a song, and then hypnotizes you through platforming. I think it would be sick. I just need to yeah. We need some motivation in this house. I think that's it. Alright, okay, this is from Cami. Hey Cami. Oh my god, hold on, let me move this up so we can see Cami's question. Okay. Wait, you'd be willing to VA? Yeah, I did say. I put VA in my Twitter bio, and I thought that was a hint enough to people to be like, hey, hook me up for your next video game. But apparently not. Yeah, exactly, Music Meister vibes. Okay. If you could own any hypnosis-themed fictional item, what would you own? Oh my god, this is so hard. I've always wanted... Okay, no, actually, no, this isn't hard. I know exactly what I would own. I would get the brainwashing box from The Incredibles 2. It's pretty easy. You know the box with all the spirals in it? Yeah, it's so... Okay, so in The Incredibles 2, the screenslaver, who, by the way, the secret subject, the screenslaver, it's funny we've never been in the same room. I'm kidding. But yeah, she has this box, and it's basically just like wall-to-wall screens, and they're all spirals. And at one point, they're like fighting through the workshop, and then like gets shoved into the spiral room, and then she's like, oh no, and I'm like, I would love that. I want that, not just for like putting other people in. I would want to go in that myself. I mean, what? I'm not a Switch. Am I a Switch? Oh god, am I entering my Switch era already? Jesus Christ. I need to stop hanging around with people who have nice voices. Right. And the final question from Anonymous was, what first got you into hypnosis? But we've already covered that, so I'm just going to check, because there's now 18 more questions. Holy shit, I just need to check that none of these are rude or dox me in any way. Okay, just checking. Just checking. Okay, cool, we're good. Okay, cool. First stream back, I really didn't want to get into a situation. Right. Other than purple and maybe pink, what do you think is the most hypnotic color? Do you know what? I actually hate pink. Pink is gross. I don't like it. I really don't like pink. For the amount of pink that's on my outfit, it's just a whole thing. Fun fact, the original release of Incredibles 2, that scene was so bright that Disney had to send a fixed version to theaters with the flashing turned down. Do you know what? I believe that. I really believe that. Don't think about it, Mr. Colonel. No, don't you dare. Sorry, my cat's a problem. I don't think there is a most hypnotic color, but if I was to choose like a color of like kinky shenanigans, I would say it would be red. Has to be. Or black. I love black. Black isn't really a color, but yeah. Okay, who was your first VTuber you collabed with? Ooh, when I was a VTuber, who was the first VTuber I collabed with? Oh my god, see, you're asking me, a person with ADHD who has a very bad memory to remember stuff, and this is cruel. This is I can't even remember at this point. It was probably Lady Boots. Lady Boots was definitely one of the first VTubers I ever talked to who also was, you know, this way inclined. Okay, Colonel, you can't do that. Sorry, hold on, we got cat shenanigans again. He's gonna climb the wall. That little shit. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. You can't climb my wall. This is, yeah, he's really interested in this wall now. He's like, oh, buddy. Okay, cool, he's changed his mind, thank God. But there was a lot of VTubers that I really enjoyed collabing with. I will say, shout out to a couple of my faves, by the way. This is like, if you didn't get included in this list, it doesn't mean you're not my fave, it just means that you're a different kind of fave. So some of my favorite VTubers have to be my team, my villains team, my villains teammate. I will shout them all out now. Obviously we have Alessandra Serra, who's my wife. I always love collabing with her. She's so fun and we're very chaotic together. Kyria Thanatos, love Kyria. She's a zombie girl VTuber, love her. She's doing real well on Twitch right now, so please go follow her. Devlin in Disguise, who is just an absolute gem of a person. We both have very bad ADHD, and it's when we're in the same room together, drama. Not in the bad way, but it's like drama and like chaotic. We can't string a sentence together, and it's lovely. I love it. And one of my very close friends, who is a VTuber who looks the same in real life and as a VTuber, obviously Hex Latex. Love Hex. Hex is so great. Their drone play content is truly inspirational, and I think what they're doing with hypnosis and drone play on Twitch is incredible and unheard of. Like, truly, like, you will never see it before. You've never seen it before, and you probably won't see it from anyone else, because it's just so unique. So I love that. I really love that for them, especially because we need to carry the torch for Hypno Kingsters over on the Twitch, because, you know, we are everywhere. So please go and support all of my villain friends. If you, I'm still in the villains group on my Twitch, so if you want easy access to all of them, you can check it out there. All right, next question. There's so many questions. I didn't expect there to be so many fucking questions. Okay, right. This is from Nix Treax. Hi there, hi, Secret. I have a question to ask. Okay. We may seem strange because we think it's not quite usual, but here we are. In addition to pocket watches, I find wristwatches truly hypnotic, and I don't know why. Have you ever thought about something similar, or would you ever see something similar in that regard? Obviously, what do you think about it? Interesting. Okay, so I can see why wristwatches would be hypnotic, because for me, the pocket watch thing comes in like two styles, right? You have, you've got the swinging pocket watch, right? Because like for some people it's all about the swinging of the watch, but for some people it's focusing on the actual face of the watch. And I think that because you've got the face of the watch that's very like ticking and talking and doing its, you know, doing its watchy goodness, that can be quite hypnotic. So yeah, I think I can understand why those clocks in general are very hypnotic, because they have layers to them. It's a bit like a metronome. You've got the visual, you've got the sound, you've got like all the different parts coming together to make a beautiful combination of like hypno-kinky bullshit. So there we go. Yeah. Also the watch is secondhand. Yeah, exactly. So there we go. There we go. It's like a whole thing. Love a good TikTok. Me too. I'm still not into TikTok, but yeah. So there we go. So love that. Okay, next. Out of all the sports you can think of, which is your favorite? If you say other than wrestling, you're crazy. Do you know what though? Wrestling. Love me some wrestling. Wrestling is very good. I do love some wrestling, but I love it for the drama. I don't love it for the sport. You know what I mean? I love it for like the you slept with my wife and now I'm gonna beat you up, or I want to be the best wrestler around. No, I do. And it's just a whole thing. So yeah. There we go. In terms of sports, though, I'm not a sports person. I don't really like sports very much. You know, don't really like sports very much at all. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I just got to deal with something real quick. Nope, turns out I can't. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. I just got to time someone out. Eh. Okay, cool. Done. Okay, so next question. I've always had trouble being hypnotized. Some say that a lot of people can't. Have you had experience with people who believe they couldn't be hypnotized and want to but can't? And what is your recommendation? Are any of your videos for someone in a situation like mine? Ooh, okay. This is a good question because a lot of people come to my channel and ask like, I can't be hypnotized. I wish I could. Can't be hypnotized, blah, blah, blah. My first big thing I always say to people who tell me they can't be hypnotized is I ask them, okay, but why do you think that? Because a lot of the time what is actually happening to somebody who quote unquote cannot be hypnotized, they have this this like kind of preperceived notion of like what it actually means to be hypnotized. And because what is happening to them doesn't match their expectation of that typically, they feel like, oh well, I can't. Because a lot of people see it on TV and they're basically like, well, yeah, exactly. It's expectation belief, right? If you expect it to be like, I'm going to like forget everything. I'm going to like be outside of my body and I'm not going to have any control and I'm not going to be able to resist anything and blah, blah, blah. You're going to be sorely disappointed because when we start out in hypnosis, there's very few people who experience that kind of reaction to it. A lot of people basically, they just feel a bit relaxed and they could resist and they could say no to suggestions, but they probably don't want to because they're having too much fun giving into that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? So a lot of the time I always say to people, when you're practicing hypnosis, you just have to keep in a frame of mind that's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna see what happens, and whatever does happen, then that's kind of where I'm at right now, and that's okay. You know? Yeah, it's real subtle at first. It is. It really is. I mean, the first time I did it, I thought it didn't work. I will be honest with you, because I was like, nothing happened to me. I just felt relaxed and I like listened to this thing. But now I'm at a point where I can forget literally the entire session because my brain just wants to dump all the information. You know? And actually, the funny thing about hypnosis is the feelings for me change every single time I get hypnotized. Like, one time if I'm hypnotized, it can feel one way and versus the other because I'm in a different frame of mind, I'm in a different place, I'm in a different, like, I'm sitting down versus lying down. Like, there's so many different, like, factors. Even, like, your mental state that one day. Like, say if you're in, like, a weird headspace that day, hypnosis will feel very different than to the next day, you know? It's also a skill, not an on and off, it's a spectrum. Exactly. It is a spectrum. And even now, as somebody, I can tell you, as somebody who's very, very well versed in hypnosis, I've been hypnotized thousands of times and there's never a time that two trance states feel the same for me. Like, I know to expect some things, but it's never like exactly the same moment to moment, you know what I mean? And even now, when I'm so practiced at it, you have to still be like, you know, it can fade, you know, if you don't keep it up, like any skill, you know? So there we go. So I would say, next time you listen to an audio or you're doing a session with somebody, I would take stock of your feelings afterwards and just start to like unpick like the I can't be hypnotized talk. Also, I would basically try and banish the I can't be hypnotized talk. I always tell people, if you come to me and you say I can't be hypnotized, yeah, you can't. You know, like I had a guy once come to me at a munch and was like, well, I bet you can't hypnotize me. I can't be hypnotized. And I went, I can't hypnotize you. And he went, what do you mean? I said, well, you literally just told me you can't be hypnotized. So your brain is now processing, I can't be hypnotized. No matter what I do to you, you will not be hypnotized. It's as simple as that, you know? Yeah, so there you go. Also, can I just tell you, we all do hypnosis every single day. Our brains naturally do it all the time. So for me, when I'm in my hyper-focus, like hyper-fixating state, I lose hours. That's hypnosis. It's flow state. Flow state is hypnosis. Meditation is hypnosis. A lot of people say meditation and hypnosis are different. They're really not. They're the same state, just different applications, you know? Obviously, a lot of meditation's not going to take it where we're going to take it, but also, So there you go. So we do it every single day. So, like, if you feel like you're like, oh, no, it doesn't work for me, unless you are somebody who literally cannot focus, like, I mean, like, at all, then, like, yeah. Because it literally is just being focused, dissociating from your surroundings a little bit, and listening to suggestions. That's it. That's it. Yeah, I tend to get distracted by outside sounds. When you get distracted by something, I think distractions can be a useful hypnotic tool, actually. Because you can use that. You can utilize the fact that you've got, like, outside distractions to consciously focus on refocusing sometimes. Yeah. There's a trick I used to use with people who think they can't be hypnotized, where it's like, so if something happens, right, say something outside of your room starts making noise and you don't want to focus on it, I always say to people, focus on it, but then, like, hyper focus on that, you know, really, like, tune in on that until you want to come back to something else, you know? Yeah. Oh no, are there ads on this? Oh no, I hope there's not ads on this. I didn't think there was going to be ads on this. That sucks. But yeah, so there we go. There we go. Okay, right. Next question. This is from Anonymous. What was your favorite moment from your past streams and collab streams? Oh god, okay, my favorite streaming moment ever has to probably be the one time I did a drawing stream and I ruined my friend's life. Okay. ADS, yes. Sorry, I was like, wait a minute, ads on this stream? No way. Yeah, so I think definitely my drawing stream, because I can't draw for shit, and I tortured my friends for an hour with it, and it was really funny. I love torturing my friends, as it is, or either that, or the few times I played Dead by Daylight with the villains, or I've played it with a couple of streaming friends of mine. I don't want to mention their names because I'm not sure if they're using those accounts anymore. But yeah, all the villains and I playing Dead by Daylight, fucking funny, really funny, loved that. There's a moment where my friend Kyria got downed by I think it was Hex, and she was like crawling towards the exit in Dead by Daylight, and Hex like is like, oh, you think you can get out? Nope, picks her up, runs away. It's just fucking funny. Yeah. Hello again. Please feel free to me. I've already asked a question, but I was curious, what are you saying about being ADHD? Do you find it's really difficult to create content that doesn't frustrate yourself or confuse listeners? Okay, so I will answer this one, because I will say, so Dan, hi. I have had an experience recently that my ADHD worked against me for once, and I was like, no way. So as a content creator with ADHD, I find it really hard to stick to a schedule. I mean, you all know this. It's not like unknown that everybody knows by now that I'm really bad at keeping to, like, I'm gonna post one video a week, or I'm gonna post a couple of videos a week, because I always end up either posting too much or too little. So so there's that. But recently I got this new microphone, right? And I think it's pretty good. I don't know about you. I think it's doing its job. I don't know. What do you think? I think it sounds pretty good. But anyway, I went to test it out to make sure it was good. And I happened to run out of Ritalin. So it was my one day that I didn't have any Ritalin. And I thought, oh well, I'm gonna just record something and I'm gonna see how it goes. And so I haven't posted this publicly because I'm too embarrassed by it, but I sent it to like 3 or 4 of my friends, and I will say, you're so excited about posting content. You started this very stream an hour early. I know. I didn't go for a walk this morning, that's why. And I was like, oh, I'm bored. So there we go. That's it. Literally, dates dates and times, my biggest foe. So yeah, so I sent this audio, this very quick audio called Tag Your It, to a bunch of friends, and I got very varied responses, from holy shit, what the fucking nightmare bullshit was that, to oh my god, that's the deepest I've ever been in my life, you ruined my brain, give me a second, I need to come back from that. So like, yeah, it just became like a whole thing. Oh dear. So yeah, so that's where ADHD has bit me in the butt sometimes. Yeah, it's a whole thing. So I do have to, I know also sometimes people say I talk too fast, and I know I do. But I try my best to. We need to hear this, please. But oh, I don't know if I should. I don't know. Maybe if okay. Where are we at right now with this? We've got 200. Okay, we've got 300 likes on this video. Okay, if this video gets to something stupid, 1,000 likes. if this live stream gets to 1,000 likes, I don't know how you'll do it. You won't do it. 1,000 likes on this live stream. I'll post it. And you can all witness my deep cringe. Because it was very, very, very cringe, and you can really tell I'm not on my meds about halfway through. Somebody with ADHD listened to it and they were like, your ADHD and my ADHD had like a battle of wills at one point. I was like, no, that's like sticking around that. No, I think it's I don't think it's possible to get 1,000 likes on this live stream, but hey, if you do it, I'll post it. So there you go. There you go. Post anyway. No, you can't force me. Right. And I've already asked this question, but I have many questions. It was nice to see you stream again. That ADHD file was amazing, by the way. Oh, thank you. Do you have any suggestions or recommendations for getting triggers or conditioning to stick? Even with reinforcement, it never sticks. Okay. So this is probably something you're not going to want to hear cover. I was going to say, this is probably something you're not going to like. You're not going to like this, but this is the easiest way to get this to work. So with suggestions, depending on what the suggestions are, by the way, because this won't really work for like, you can see the red ball. That's quite hard. Depending on how your brain works, sometimes you need to give it a little helping hand. If it's like, when I say now, you're going to put your hand on your head, you need to just go along with it and just play along with it a little bit, you know, help it along. For the first part. So if it's like body movement suggestions, body freezing suggestions, all that kind of stuff, any kind of body catalepsy, sometimes you need to help it along. Other times, I would say sometimes it could be how the suggestions are worded, because sometimes it just takes like a rewording of a suggestion for it to stick better. It could be, if you say reinforcement's not working, it could be that your brain doesn't really know how to process like what you're being asked to do. What else? Just trying to think of like solutions to this one. Yeah, my biggest one is play along. Like for me, for example, I can't do visualization suggestions. So if someone says to me, you see a red ball floating out in front of you with your eyes open, I'm like, nope, absolutely not. But if somebody says, okay, hold your arm out, and now your arm is like stuck frozen in place, I'd be like, oh my god, my arm is stuck frozen in place, because I do body catalepsy real well. Memory stuff, I do that real well. Roleplay stuff, do that real well. IQ play, too well. Did a lot of bimbo files in 2017. But yeah, so it could come down to, like I said, the wording, or like how your brain is responding to what you're being asked to do. So I would also maybe start with, if it's like a too well, if it's a case of like, oh well, this particular suggestion's not working for me right now, yeah, I would try reword it, see what happens with that. If not, maybe try different suggestions and see if a different thing helps. Yeah, a lot of people talk about aphantasia, and I'm just like, I don't have aphantasia, so obviously I can't relate on that level, but I can say visualization suggestions are really hard. They're really, really, really hard. So, and brains are fickle. Exactly. It could be wrong place, wrong time, wrong situation. It might be a number of factors that are like, yeah. Any specific advice for memory stuff for subs? Read Leah Law's Hypnotic Amnesia. Read it, trust me. Okay, that book is so powerful that as I was reading it one time, I was sat in the car. I think I was like picking my brothers up from school, and it's like, oh, I'll just wait, and while I'm waiting I'll just read this book. Bad idea. The book is literally just inductions and sessions, like scripted out, and it was so powerful that I got hit, and I was like, where am I? What am I doing? Holy shit. Oh no. It's a very powerful tool. It's very good, I will say. Like, if you need to be very prepared for the language in that book. It is, it's very fun. It's very fun though. So read that book. Trust me, you'll learn a lot. From both sides, you'll learn a lot. Okay, so yeah, but brains are tricky. Ask the co-author to sign it at a convention. Yes, Pinchin, love DJ Pinchin. Have met DJ Pinchin. Can say Pinchin is great. Right. Hey Secret, same and on as the Wanderlust one. Not sure what files you like to listen to, but some of my favorite ones here are Trance by Urumi series, if you can recommend any. So this is a question I got a few days ago that asked me if I've heard of Wanderlust, and I had not, and I'm really excited to check out their content because I'm always looking for cool people to follow. Yay. What kind of files do you like to listen to when you do? Okay, I'm gonna shill. Oh fuck. Okay, we should call this the Secret Simp Corner, because yes, I am a simp for my friends, okay? Listen, I cannot help being a fucking simp for my friends because I have some very talented friends, okay? And two of them, I'm gonna name them now, and I'm gonna be very embarrassed about it later when they find out and they're like, oh god, why is she shilling my content? I'm like, Okay, so obviously one person I've collabed with before, who I absolutely adore. They are so evil in all the best ways. I'm going to shout out Mixed Kicks. Now, Mixed Kicks doesn't make content anymore, and that makes me really sad because their content used to be, peak. Peak content. If you like a mask voice, you'll enjoy that. But personally, I lean a bit into mask voices, or like, yeah. I like a mask voice. I can't help it. I don't know what's wrong with me. I have such a voice kink. I do. I literally, like, people always are like, oh, Secret gave me a voice kink. I'm like, it's probably because I have a voice kink myself. I am very particular with the voices I like to listen to. But Mixed Kicks has a very, 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 very cute voice, and I like it a lot. We did a file together called Distracted in Class, where they read a lecture on what is called the hypnosis of mundane things. Now, the problem is people ask me to redo Distracted in Class, and I would love to. The problem is I recorded that while listening to their lecture on mundane things, and the problem is their voice gets me so good these days that I literally can't listen to it without like going in there. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. What a horrible problem to have. What an awful problem to have. But yeah. So there we go. So Mixed Kicks, please go follow them on YouTube. If someone can shout them out in the chat, please do that. They are incredible, amazing, love. Mixed Kicks, MX Kicks, yeah. Luckily they kept some of their content on the YouTubes, which I still listen to because it's just, and they're a really good friend of mine. So I can say, great person, great voice, great content. Okay, next, short content. By the way, a lot of people that I like to listen to make short content, which I didn't used to like short content, but I really kind of like it these days. We're halfway there. I'm so sorry. I've been rambling for hours now. I could ramble for hours more. I told my wife this was only going to be a short stream. I was like, it's only going to be an hour and a half. We've already done that. Fuck. Okay, the second friend I'm going to show real quick, and I really want someone to post links in the comments. Hint. Okay. I would like to shout out my friend Pling. Now, Pling is a new content creator. You might recognize the name if you're in my Discord server, because they are actually a moderator for my Discord server, and they are a cool friend of ours. And I would like to tell you a funny story about me and Australian accents. So, if you don't understand the secret lore, I am British, but I live in New Zealand, and as a New Zealander, I have an absolute disdain for the Australian accent. I'm halfway to the goal. Oh shit. Okay, so the joke is, I told everybody I would never ever be dropped to an Australian accent. Well, fuck me, it happened. Fucking happened, and I'm so mad at myself. I'm still at this point so mad at myself. so mad at myself that I've become a Pling simp. I cannot believe it. How dare? How fucking dare? So, if you don't know about Pling, Pling is, by the way, can I just say, Pling is a great individual, absolutely lovely human being. Yeah, lovely, delightful, adore, absolutely, chef's kiss. The audios are so good. They are very, very good. They are very good. Secret Stringer Caller Australian. No. I don't find Australian accents sexy. I don't find them sexy, but my mind is being slowly changed and corrupted. And this is why I'm on my corruption. This is why I'm on my corruption arc. Because I'm being corrupted by this, what? Mind-blowing. Anyway, I may have dropped a reference to Pling in my latest audio. If you listen to the clicker audio, I do reference a yo-yo at one point, which is one of Pling's signature moves, is making your brain into a yo-yo and fractionating you with it. So if you like that kind of content, please go check out Pling. Pling has a Patreon where you can get a lot of content for free, but you can also get a lot of content where you pay a little bit and then you get some awesome content. Highly recommend. So that's what I'm listening to right now. Oh, and I will shout out somebody who I don't know so well, but I know is a legend in this community, Chutoy. Oh, if you don't know about Chutoy, you need to know about Chutoy. Chutoy's audio is so crispy and so clean and just hits me right in the brain, and I'm just like, yes, please. So there we go. Listen, also, can I just say one thing about, I've been listening to files lately, okay? But also, I'm not submissive. Like, don't get it twisted. I'm not a subby sub. I'm not a bottom. Well, I guess I bottom sometimes. But like, I'm not a subby sub. I'm learning how to do the bottom hands though. So I guess something is changing. But until I go full switch, not enough people are making files for people who just want to be like brain fucked out of their head. That sounds so wrong. Like, you know when you want like your brain to be completely mushy and like ruined from like fractionation, being removed, I don't know, but like not being submissive about it. I don't know. So I'm just gonna put that out there to people. Hey, if you're a content creator out there and you make hypnosis content, you should make more stuff that's not submissive leaning. Cause like I'm doing the fingers. God, you're making me do the fingers. Puddle-fying, thank you. Yes, I'm doing like the please fingers. Please, please. Cause I want that, but also I don't want someone to be like, you're so submissive. I'm like, I'm really not. I think submissive is one of my trigger words. Somebody says you're so submissive and my brain goes, wanna fucking try me, bitch? You know what I mean? Like literally the second someone's like, oh, you're so subby, my brain's like, oh yeah, you wanna bet? It's like you awoke the dragon or something. I don't know what that. I switch very fast, like so fucking fast. It's crazy. It's insane. People get so scared. Honestly, I switch so fast I could probably fractionate myself. Somebody's like, quick, someone call secret submissive so she can do that to me. I'll keep that in mind for later. How to summon the dom. Listen, I'm not secretly, I mean, look, okay, maybe I'm secretly a bottom, but I'm definitely not a sub. I was gonna say, I haven't been on my knees in a long time, and my knees are very old by now, so like, I don't even know if I could cook that. Anyway, wow, I'm getting distracted. Okay, hi Dan again. Good evening from the UK. Enjoying your content. Other than creating content online, do you enjoy any other forms of art? I do. I make music. You can go check out my music at Paranorma on Spotify. I make cringe music. My latest tracks are Dark Desires, which was with Broken Screen. Love her. She's great. We hardcore support creators doing it for themselves. Love that for her. And she fucking turned that shit out. I love to sing, so music is like, I love writing songs. I've just realized recently I love writing songs. Writing lyrics that are cringe, but to me, I love them. My alien sex jam is going to be the peak of all of my, you make good music. Oh, I also have a new song out called Don't Wanna Know, which is really cool. So yeah, check that out. I don't make any of the music, by the way. Like the backing tracks, I do not make them. I either purchase the rights to them or I work with a producer. And yeah, I think it's Plinglock, by the way, their Patreon name. Yeah, it'll be on their Twitter, which is Plinglock, at Plinglock, I think. Yeah, Dark Desires is really fun. I loved it. It's so interesting because Dark Desires I was really worried about it. I thought people wouldn't get it, and it seems like people do get it, which makes me really happy. I was very nervous that people would be like, this song is cringe, it's like too weird. But also for me, I had a lot to say, and I really needed a place to say it. And I feel like the song got the job done. And anybody who knows, knows. And that's it. Oh, I'm gonna get into so much trouble. Right, next. Have you ever explored meditative techniques in your hypnosis? Your ADHD track made me realize how closely meditation and hypnosis are related. Yes and no. I used to do a bit of PMR stuff. I used seduction to obedience is very much like a relaxation hypnosis that turns very, 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 very kinky. So yeah, a little bit. I think we all play on that. I think we all sometimes play on play on meditation techniques a little bit. Yeah, this is a recording. No, I'm live. Hi. I'm talking to you right now. This is actually happening. I am the sentient voice inside your brain today. I hope you enjoy that. Yeah, okay, would love to be able to talk with you on more content stuff in general. Would especially love to work with you in the future. Oh, cute. What's the best way to reach out and discuss more on this? Appreciate your time. Oh, I appreciate that. If anyone wants to ever work with me, contact me for collabs and stuff, you can hit me up on Twitter. You can hit me up on my email. I tend not to respond to Discord DMs because I'm very picky about who is allowed to slide up in my DMs. Twitter is a bit more of a safer place for me to be able to be like, yep or no. So yeah. Yeah, you can hit me up there, and that includes all kinds of work. Like at the moment, people have been asking me to be on songs. I'm on a dance track. Somebody used some of my vocals for a dance track. I did the introduction for somebody's album about like a hypnosis themed EDM thing. I'm about to be on a track with some people from the VTubing scene, which I'm really excited about. I was supposed to be doing some voice acting for some games, but some of that fell through, so I've got some time now. So yeah. Oh my god, Nick Tria, thank you so much for gifting a membership. Remember, if you get a gift of membership, say thank you. Okay, next, any suggestions for creators still doing stuff? We just went through a little bit of that. There are also people who are like up and coming, who I love. In terms of ASMR, can I just shout out some ASMR peeps that I love? Dude That's Wholesome. I was gonna say Dude That's Lou, but that's not her thing. Dude That's Wholesome. Angel Steps. Baby Pink ASMR. Vividly Vivi. Love her. Really want to work with her in the future. I need to hit her up and be like, hey, let's create some magic. My friend Huntress Spectre. She's amazing. She's just started an ASMR channel, and her and I are going to be doing a collab very soon. I'm still writing it. Who else? Oh my god. Somebody that I really want to work with, who I'm going to work with really soon. Miss Praxis. She's fun. She's just doing some like Hound. I don't know if you know about this like Hound drone play-esque like battle commander. I have no idea what it is, but she was trying to explain it to me, and I'm still very confused. Yeah, that kind of stuff. If you like that kind of stuff, Miss Praxis, really good, really good. So there you go. There's like a small list. Angel is great. We love Angel. We stan Angel. She's amazing. Such a good friend too. Yeah, okay. Alright, Double Grinch, you're up. Would you rather fight 1 horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? Oh, this is followed by Double Grinch calling me a butt, which, thanks, Double Grinch. Appreciate you. I would rather fight 1 horse-sized duck because my method is to run away, and I think with 100 of them, I could run away less. Or if I ran away, there would be enough of them to corner me, whereas at least with 1 horse-sized duck, I could run away and potentially outrun it, even though I'm incredibly slow. I would, yeah, that's it. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Also, somebody had to call me out on this stream. I mean, I'm a live streamer after all. Oh, well, I'm not a live streamer. That's a lie. This is all a lie. This is just the occasional live stream. This isn't me live streaming. I'm not a very good live streamer, so we're not gonna do this after. Right, Salt and Thai. Hi Secret, planning to put the second half of the Seducing to Obedience series on Soundgasm. I saw something about maybe modernizing it somewhere. Further plans or details on that? Love your voice, by the way. Itchy Brain, Hypno Enjoy Gang forever. Oh, thank you so much, Salt and Thai. So I am planning to put it on there. I was also, you can thank Hypno Bunny. Oh, well, thank you, Hypno Bunny. So yes, I am planning to put the rest of it on there. Somebody actually messaged me the other day. They're like, I joined your Patreon specifically just to get the last parts of the Seduce series. And I was like, shit, I'm so sorry. I forgot to post them. I'm so sorry. You didn't need to do that, but I appreciate the support anyway. I do have plans to modernize it. I really want to remake it in a way that YouTube isn't going to ban me for. I don't know if it's possible, but I'm going to give it my best shot. Yes. 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 Okay. Oh, this is a loaded question. Cover. What made you decide to switch to the other side of the pocket watch? Well, recently, as some of you know, I have been doing a little bit of like dabbling in listening to audios. You know, that's kind of where I'm at. You know, I'm at that. That's where I'm at. And I started listening to hypnosis audios because I'll be really honest with you, and this is probably the most honest I've probably ever been with you guys on here. Oh, thank you for the 5 gifted. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so this is gonna be a real honest take. Basically, I had a really stressful time. The last 6 months have been pretty difficult for me. I won't lie to you. There's been health issues. There's been family deaths. There's been drama. There's been chaos, there's been madness, and I got to a point where I didn't know what to do with myself, and I felt very antsy, I guess, because I was in a position where I couldn't make content, but I couldn't do anything else. So I was kind of in this weird situation of like, well, I can't make content, but I can't do anything else right now. So I played Dinkum for about a month, and if you don't know, Dinkum's Australian Animal Crossing, and it was a bad time for me mentally. So I talked to my therapist. Thank God, we all need a therapist. Talked to her, and then I was like, you know what? I want to try and see if hypnosis feels weird for me still. So long story short, back in 2020, I decided to give up audio files, like listening to audio files and playing around with people, because I just didn't really feel like it anymore. It wasn't really my vibe. And then when I got on Ritalin about a year ago, I decided to give a file a go, because, you know, occasionally I would like dabble and I listened to it and it really felt very weird. It didn't feel right to me. Hypnosis felt so different that I was like, no, I can't do this anymore. So I decided to try it, yeah. And I guess it was just that. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it and see. Yeah, it wasn't about a lack of control. It was just like, sometimes I think, right, as a dominant person, I think a lot of the times there is this stigma that we can't also have our brains turned off. And I think that's really bad. And I made a whole essay about it on Twitter, but I feel really strongly that, like, as a dominant person, you can still be dominant and also not want to have a brain for a day. Like, you know, like, it's not a submissive thing to like give that up. It's super relaxing and freeing. It's also been very, very good for me, because it also has meant that by the time I'm finished, I'm like, hey, I'm ready to write some hypnosis and make some fucked up shit. You know, like, it's very fun. It's very, very fun. And especially because I thought I'd lost my, I won't lie to you, I thought I lost my mojo last year. When I quit live streaming and I quit making content here, I was at a point where I literally thought I would never make hypnosis again. And that sounds quite heavy. And yeah, maybe it is a little heavy, but I thought I'd lost my groove. You know, I thought like I was bad at this, and I was like, I've run out of ideas. My tank is completely dry. I've churned out the last I can churn out. And so coming back after a really long break of like 6 months was not only refreshing to me, but it also, like, I don't know, it's invigorated me a lot. And I think that yeah, this is definitely a better, new, fresh era where I'm going to try new stuff. And you know what? Like, I can tell you, we're going to be getting some new stuff. And sure, I'm still going to give you the dummy mummy hypnosis ASMR that you love. But I'm also going to try different stuff. Like, I want to try role plays where maybe the character's a bit more submissive or shy or corrupted. I want to try new stuff. And I think that has been like the biggest change. So, what drew me over to the other side of the pocket watch? I need some chill in my life, and I have none. And yeah, I just wanted to dip a toe and see what happens. And I'm still dipping a toe, and I'm still figuring it out. You know, it's a journey. Yeah. So yeah. So there we go. So, and I think it's okay to be honest about that. I think everybody needs to just do what makes them happy. And I don't think, like, if somebody comes in here and is like, well, you're less of a dom because you get hypnotized, I'm like, well, actually, while I was hypnotized, I learned a few new tricks, and unfortunately, that means I get to use them on you. Oh no, that's such a shame for you. You know what I mean? Yeah, okay. Will you do any new induction or trigger videos? Already released at least several since I've been back. So absolutely. Absolutely. Right, we've got a couple more questions, and then I'm going to call that a day because there's a lot of questions. We've got 14 more. I'm just going to check them out and see. Okay. Ooh, all right. YouTube algorithm brought up someone. That's nice. The algorithm's going brr today. I love that. By the way, before we do anything else, I just want to say a quick something. And that is, it's a celebration today. Yeah, bottom doesn't mean submissive, by the way. Bottom just means that you are like, yeah. Wait, hold on, what? Bottom doesn't mean submissive. Yeah, it just means that you get hypnotized. Yeah. They're different things. Submissive and bottom. Anyway, party hat. It's party time now. By the way, I've just hit 95K here on YouTube, so I just want to say, yay! Woo! It's not my birthday. It's not my birthday. It's my 95K celebration. And that's me celebrating. Yeah, 95K. We're 5,000 subscribers away from that silver fucking play button. I cannot believe it. I just want to say thank you to every single one of you for doing that. Thank you so much. I couldn't have done this without the help of all of you. It has been... So I started this channel in 2016. Oh god, I'm gonna get all emotional. I started this channel in 2017 because I wanted to live stream my experiences as a submissive in the hypnoking community. And I mean, look at where we've come. I mean, this is such a big journey from, hey, secret, your voice is sexy, you should make hypnosis, to now. I mean, listen, my dream for the last 6 years has been to get that silver play button. And I literally, at some points, did not think it was even possible. I gave up on that dream a long time ago. And I thought, like, it's not my birthday, stop. But yeah, it's something that I never thought would happen, because I was like, no way. People who make this kind of content, who do this, don't get this kind of level of, like, success. So, well, not unless you become a viral video, and I've never really had a viral video. But I just want to say thank you everybody for being here, and thank you to all the new subscribers lately who've subscribed since my return. Thank you to all the old subscribers who've come back for my content time and time again. You guys truly make everything possible for me. I do this full time, and I've done this full time since 2019, and that is fucking insane. I mean, I don't know a lot of full-time content creators, honestly. It's a hard road to walk. And because of all of you, I've been able to do this full-time for years. Like, that's crazy to me. So thank you. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. And yeah, hopefully we can hit 100K soon. Although, according to Social Blade, it's going to happen next year. So maybe, we'll see. I'm not doing a horror stream until I start my new VTubing stuff, by the way. Ah, sorry, that's confetti again. Whoops. Scuff. No, I haven't finished yet. I'm still going. Right. Oh boy, a lot of questions. I just have to check them because I don't want anyone to be like... say anything rude to me. Okay, cool. I think we're good. Okay. Right, let's go. Last questions, and then we're gonna do some hypnosis maybe. If I'm feeling nice. I don't know, are you feeling nice? This is a long ass stream. I'm so sorry. Also, quick chat on the chat. Do you guys like this format for streams, by the way? With the waveform and just me talking into a microphone? I was a bit worried, now I'm legally not a VTuber, that it would be boring, but if you like it, can you just be like, yep, I like that. Oh, the needy people being like, when's the hypnosis? I'm like, oh, you fucking wait. Okay, cool. Oh my god, sorry, somebody in the chat asked, is there someone who challenged you in any way and then you hypnotized them into submission? No, actually. Well, okay, I'll tell you this one story. It's not really like someone challenged me, because people don't tend to challenge me. People don't come at me and go, but secret, I'm so much more dummy than you, tee haha, blah blah blah, because that's just weird. You know, most normal people don't do that. But one time I was doing a scene where I was bottoming for a rope scene. Now, because I bottom for stuff a lot, I don't get submissive. Like, it's a weird feeling when you're like tied up but you're not submissive. And the guy tying me up was a bit annoyed because he really wanted me to be submissive, and I was like, no. He's like, well, just pretend. I was like, fine. Ugh. But what happened was, I was tied up. My hands were like tied behind my back. The rope was pretty tight, so like there was no way I was getting out. So I was tied up, and a friend of mine who I used to hypnotize quite frequently, because she was also into hypno, was sitting in the room, and she just kept looking at me, and I was like, I like looked at her and I was like, oh, are you enjoying this? And she's like, yeah, it's really funny watching you tied up. And I'm like, cool. I said, wouldn't it be really interesting if you just came over here and fucking untied me? And she's like, what? And I like looked her dead in the eyes. I was like, don't make me compel you to come over here and untie me, because I will. And she's like, oh fuck. At which point I absolutely hypnotized the shit out of her with my hands tied behind my back and made her untie me. It was fun. It was really fun. It was really nice. She was very surprised. She was like, holy shit, wait, what? You're doing that? You're hypnotizing me and you're tied up? No way. People were like, oh, I could probably do it with my eyes closed too, actually. Next time they should blindfold me and then see how we go. They should. Next time they should be like, well, you can't use your eyes now. I'll be like, fine, no worries. No worries. Can you hear me? All good. Yeah, I wrote a audio about it. The tied up one is actually it's a real life story. It's a true to life story. The tied up one, I had to delete it off YouTube, but if I find it, I'll post it to the Soundgasm, because it's very fun. So anyway, sorry. So that's a time. It was fun. I used to go to play parties and shenanigans would ensue. It was very fun. Loved that shit. But yeah. Oh, I tell people all the time, I'm a dom. 100%. I'm a dom. Time to find that gag, I guess. Oh god, don't tempt me. Jesus. I'll find a way to hypnotize someone without my words, if I have to. I'll figure it out. I could probably do some like gestures and some finger motions and then like look at my eyes with like my hands and stuff. I could probably figure that out. I think the thing with me, right, is because I don't get like submissive, even though I'm engaging in this kind of like stuff that would typically make people submissive. I don't go into subspace easily. It takes a lot to put me into subspace. 90% of the time, you have to be hypnotizing me if I'm going to go into subspace, which is funny because a lot of people either won't or can't or don't know the buttons to push to get that. So it's really funny for me because if I then flip the script and switch real quick, people are like, shit, what the fuck? And it's really funny. I mean, you're probably gonna have to turn my brain off if you don't want me to switch. That's just how we do. Right, questions. How do you feel about people wanting to commission art of their OC in your persona? Nothing sexual or explicit, but like your nyampai hypnotizing them, for instance. I'm okay with that. So in terms of like fan art, I love fan art. I never fucking get it. It's a whole joke. I'm like, I never get fucking fan art. I never did when I was a VTuber, and I still probably won't, and that's okay. I'm not salty. I'm a little salty. But yeah, if you want to get art of your OC being hypnotized by me, you absolutely can do so. Just keep it relatively PG, please. Yeah, you can make it a little kinky, but just don't make it... Going from subby or domi or the reverse, good. Switching, I love it when switching surprises people. because I feel like switching mid-scene can really add to a thing, you know? Like if you're like, okay, so if you're like, talking to artists is hard, I know, I feel you. As someone who commissions a lot of art, I can tell you, you are right. Switching mid-scene, as long as it's consensual, obviously, like, don't go switching like without consent. But when you're playing with somebody that you've got like blanket consent with, and you surprise them by switching in the middle of the scene, and you know it's kosher because you got blanket consent because you know them really well. Ugh, nothing better than that. Love, 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 love. Okay, what's the difference between a bottom and a sub? So a sub is someone who's like submissive. So role-wise, they get into a submissive position, whereas a bottom is someone who's being hypnotized. You know. Well, that's my understanding of it anyway. Someone who's like being hypnotized, regardless of role. Yeah. Because even though I'm a dom, I still sometimes get hypnotized. Yeah. Are we going to hear the clicker for the next hypno? I have it literally on the table. I've been like threatening to like wind this bad boy up for a long time. Ooh, can you hear that? Ooh, that's a nice sound. I'm so glad I'm legally not a VTuber because that would mess my model around. Right. YouTube algorithm brought me here. Love that for you. I love that the YouTube algorithm thought that this ADHD hot mess hypnosis thing was going to be a thing today. Yeah, love that for you. Love that for you. Welcome. Love the microphone quality, by the way. Thank you. This microphone is really doing it for me. I didn't know if this was a thing or any suggestions for someone that's never seen a hypnosis video ever. Also, I remember trying to hypnotize myself on all the years ago. Have you ever accidentally hypnotized yourself while listening to your own recording? This is a funny question. Okay, so I know people who have hypnotized themselves to their own recordings. I personally have not, because I find my voice to be disgusting. I fucking hate the sound of my own voice. I detest it. I cannot stand my own fucking voice. So no, I haven't. Not even close, actually. The problem is when I'm collabing with people, and if I listen to their content and they are hypnotic, like I've had friends I've collabed with before that I've been like, oh no, oh fuck, oh shit, you know, because that gets to me, but my own voice doesn't. So I mean, yeah, I do have friends though. Like I have a friend who used to message me and be like, Secret, I'm editing the file, but also I fall into it and it's a bimbo file, and help, I've lost myself in a trap of bimbo content, help me. So yeah, so I've had friends who've had that before, and who jazz out to their own stuff, and that's cool. But personally for me, no, God no. Yeah, so I don't get it. I don't get what you guys get. I don't get what you guys see in this voice. I don't understand it. So yeah, I don't get it, but I'm glad that you get it. So I guess that, yeah. Okay. Oh, this is a good question. If I'm looking for a decent mic for recording occasional bits of singing, any suggestions? Yeah, it depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for an XLR mic, I would highly recommend this. This is the Rode NT1 5th generation with 32-bit float. Now, you don't need to understand what that means because 30-bit float doesn't mean much to most people. But it basically means that this microphone typically won't clip or can't clip, and it's a good sound. If you're looking for a USB mic, they have a USB version of this microphone. I think it's called like the Rode USB something. I would recommend that. But it also depends on like background noise. If you've got a loud computer, like my computer's insanely quiet and you can still probably hear it. But if you're looking for like a really quiet microphone, you could try the Rode PodMic USB. Or like the Shure USB microphone, because it's a dynamic mic, which means that you're going to hear less background noise. And obviously when you're recording anything for like singing, or especially for what I do with like ASMR, you need like as least amount of background noise as possible. So yeah, bless the person coughing in the background. my wife everyone. Yeah, she hasn't sneezed yet, so we're okay. Doesn't have both an XLR and a USB? Yes, so the pod mic is both XLR and USB. So it means that if you upgrade your sound equipment, you can also upgrade, you can keep the mic. You don't have to buy a new mic. So there we go. Also buy a pop filter. Yeah, I have a pop. This one came with a pop filter, and it's really good. It's really, really good. But yeah, your voice is really dominant. Thank you. I try my best. Right. Hello. I know what it's like having ADHD/autism. I think you're a great role model for us that we can all. Aww, I wasn't expecting this. Oh well, thank you. Yeah, our house is dust free now, so Allison's sneezes are definitely less. But yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that. As somebody who only recently found out I have ADHD, like I only found out last year, at 29 years old, by the way, I'm fucking old as shit. It's been a journey, I guess, because like I think you go through a long period of like thinking that you're just weird. I know, like when I was in school especially, I had real hard time at school, and I'm not stupid, and everybody's like, oh no, secret, you're really smart, but I felt really stupid because I couldn't do it. I just could not hack like the concepts that were being told to me. I couldn't take any of the information in, and I went to uni and I got really good grades, and I started a master's degree, and I did all this cool stuff, and like it just became like too hard, you know, and I felt really dumb. So I think part of that, like being a content creator, has really helped me feel not like I'm just stupid. And it, again, getting diagnosed helped a lot. So if you're ever like in a position where you're like, hey, I really want to know, like you don't have to get diagnosed. I'm not gonna say to everyone you should get diagnosed, because like no, there's like people out there who are very content just going through life not knowing. But if you are in a position that I was in, where you feel different and you're not sure why, and you just like everything is just too hard, but you're not sure why, and you're not sure how to help yourself. Like I was diagnosed with depression before I was diagnosed with ADHD. Turns out never was depressed, just had ADHD and a bunch of health conditions. So so like yeah, it's always good to get tested. And I think like yeah, I don't have a master's, but I started a master's. It sounds impressive, right? I started a master's. I also started postgraduate in psychology, but I never finished it because, oh man, it was a time. At the time I was being cancelled for something, and it was a really bad time for me because I was like just started a new degree and also was getting cancelled. I was getting lots of threats, and it was real hard. So I didn't finish it, but maybe one day, but yeah. Yeah, so anyway, thank you. No, I really appreciate that. And I know I talk about it all the time. I talk about like, as a person with ADHD, I know, I get it. I know it's infuriating when I'm constantly waffling on about it. But at the same time, I think like, yeah, it's important to me, and I think it's important. No, depression is not fun, but I will say, being misdiagnosed is also not fun. So, yeah, so... The counselling was so awful. Yeah, it was, but at least it's in the past now, and we've hopefully gotten over it. Yeah. Okay, I know the last one was my last question, but this is the last one. Since Spooky Month is coming, what are your favorite things to do for Spooky Month, and what is your favorite horror game? Oh man, okay, I don't play a lot of horror games, so I don't have a favorite horror game. Although, does Dead by Daylight count? If Dead by Daylight counts, Dead by Daylight is my favorite horror game, because it's not that scary. I scream very easily in games. You're very lucky that you've got me in like an ASMR frame of mind today, because normally I'd be screaming my fucking ass off, and I hope that when you see me streaming next year under my other profile, that you expect that it's going to be fucking loud, because it will. You're not going to be getting this voice, you're going to be getting screaming, crying, whining, whimpering, moaning, all kinds of weird shit. There's going to be like, oh man, I can't say that. No, okay, right. Oh my god, my brain's like, no, you can say that. I'm like, no, I can't say that. Dead by Daylight's fun though. So yeah, although I will say one of my favorite horror games is I Am Bread. And a lot of you'll say, secret, I Am Bread is not a horror game. Yes, it is. Have you played it? Have you played I Am Bread? If you've never played I Am Bread, it's a horror game. It's 100% a horror game. You can't tell me it's not a horror game. I Am Bread is a fucking terrifying game. You cannot tell me otherwise. You cannot tell me. No, the PG friendly moaning. I Am Bread. I Am Bread is a horror game, and I will not stand for anyone saying otherwise, because I know it's the truth. Deep down in my soul, I Am Bread is terrifying. It is a horror game. It is a horror game. You cannot tell me otherwise. The amount of struggle and strife and horrific, like heart-stopping moments. I played it one time One fucking time I played I Am Bread, and I swear to God, I think I lost weight from that, from the stress. I was sweating so hard after an hour. Why are you bread? Exactly. Why are you bread? Why are you bread? I don't get it. It's a fun game though, and I probably will play it again because I guess I'm some sort of like fucking masochist now. I don't know. Okay, when it comes to IQ play, what level of permanence do you like best? I like my IQ play non-permanent because I'm not a monster. Jeez. I'm sorry. Okay, let's just for a second, let me just get on my soapbox and offend somebody because I'm really good at offending people. Turns out that's how I get cancelled half the time is normally I say something bad or say something hot takey and then everybody is like, Secret's bad now. And I'm like, Secret's always been bad. I'm just an opinionated piece of shit. Okay, I get it. Okay, but like permanent IQ play, dangerous. It's dangerous. It's really dangerous, guys. You don't need to do it permanently. I used to listen to some of the people who made the permanent stuff and I can tell you it's not a good time. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just stay away from it. Just do the temporary shit. It's just as fun. And yeah, and that stuff gets really sticky and usually has addictive qualities to it. So once you start, you normally can't stop and it's not fun. Don't do it. Also, thank you, Mike, for the 10 gifted. Woo! The most lukewarm takes though. I don't think they're hot. In my brain, they're not hot takes, but everybody else seems to be like, Secret said this and now me. And then I'm like, oh shit, not again. So yeah, just no, I like my IQ play temporary. I do. I like it temporary. I don't like it permanent. Why? Why would you want it to be why would you want it to be permanent? Like, why do you want to be stupid all the time? Oh, life is so fun when you can have your intelligence back later. Also, then people can tease you with it because, like, okay, no, think about it this way. I know people are like, ooh, permanent IQ suggestions, that's hot. Here's what's hot. Let me tell you something that's pretty hot, right? And this, okay, here's what's hot, okay? What's hot is if someone does an IQ play scene on you, and you can steal this idea, please, and I'm going to send this to all my friends and be like, steal this idea, and then use it against me because it sounds great. So you do an IQ play scene, right, where someone takes all your IQ away? Okay, so you're dumb, and it's fun, right? Because you're having a good time, because you love IQ play, like I do. Okay, IQ play's fun. So you do that, and then they fractionate you with it. They wake you up, and then they like dangle it in front of your face like a carrot. They're like, oh, but you were so cute when you're done, but also, I'm gonna make you think really hard about how much you want that back, and then I'm only gonna give it to you once you like beg enough. So there we go. I think that's way better. I think it would be way better to fractionate someone with the IQ play, and then on top of it, like dangle it like a little carrot, like, oh, you could ask for this, but then you're gonna have to ask, and I'm gonna make you ask for it. There we go. Yeah, or you use it as like a game, right? The more you do this, the less IQ you get, or you accidentally, oh, secret. So I know I'm so evil. Thank you. I'm waving my hair. You can't see it, but I'm doing like a hair flip. I'm Regina Georging this shit. I'm like hair flipping and like walking away. Begging is cute. Or you could like turn into a game. Like the more you do this thing, the more intelligence you get back, but you don't want your intelligence back, so you can't do the thing. And then make it something they really want to do. And then be like, oh, but you really want to do that, but then also you get your intelligence back, and then, oh, I don't know about that, you know? Like, that's fun. I've invested a stupid amount into my head. The idea of IQ play generally makes me want to tackle the person that wants to take it from me. That's valid. Is this a oh my god, justice for Ali moment? Oh no, not again. Oh man, okay. I really enjoy your live and your content. On the question asked earlier, will we ever see another video with a pocket watch or maybe a wristwatch on your channel or animation? Possibly, yes. I am talking to somebody right now who is potentially looking to collab with me with an animated pocket watch. So potentially, maybe. I'm not opposed to it. I also want to start posting on the PH again. I can't say the words PH out loud, but if you know what I mean, the prawn hub. The hub for the prawns, if you know what I mean. I want to post more on there, but I'm legally not a VTuber, so I'm figuring things out. I'm pushing my luck, but I'm figuring things out. That's all I can say. Right. Oh my god. Have you said why you graduated when on hiatus? I will answer that at the very end, but also I will not answer that. You'll see at the end. Right. What got you into hypnosis and ASMR roleplay? So we know about my hypnosis story. We talked about that earlier, and hopefully somebody will timestamp that, or I will. I'll timestamp that later, because this is a whole me thing. This is a whole me thing. But you mean corn, right? Yes, the orange tube. Yeah, the orange YouTube. Yeah. But basically, I got into ASMR because of Vividly Vivi. I saw one of her YouTube videos, and I didn't realize that people could do faceless content. And at the time, I was looking to become a faceless content creator, because for a long time I'd had my face out here, and nobody wants to be the face of kinky degeneracy. Honestly, if you do, I mean, power to you. It's a hard move out there. Too many people were calling me horrible names, and I didn't like it. So I decided to take my face off the internet for a little bit and dip out. And then, so Vividly Vivi really inspired me, and I thought, well, this ASMR thing seems not bad. And I don't like ASMR personally, but I know a lot of people do. So I wanted to combine what I know about ASMR, which is ASMR is a place where people are focused anyway, and then utilize that to my own advantage and do hypnosis with it. So yeah, thank you, Gabor Voros. Thank you so much for becoming a secret supporter. Thank you for the membership. Thank you. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, by the way. I try my best. So there we go. So that's why I did that. Okay, you mentioned being a sub and then changing to more of a switched on. What was that like? Oh, wow. Okay, so we're going like well deep into the secret lore. Okay, so back in 2016, and I was going to talk about this on Twitter tomorrow. I have a tweet scheduled up. I won't post it after this stream. But basically, my name, Secret Subject, comes from the fact that in 2016, I was a submissive in HypnoKink, and it was a secret. And now it's ironic because neither of those things are true. I am no longer subby wubby, and I am no longer secretive about it because everybody fucking knows. I mean, this channel is way bigger than I ever expected it to be. And at the time I had like a teeny tiny Tumblr where I would post pictures of my face while I was being hypnotized. And apparently have a good trance face, so there you go. People just love to watch me be hypnotized. So that was that. And then one day somebody was like, your voice is hot, you should try it. And I was like, yeah. At the time I was dabbling with switching a little bit. I was hypnotizing a few people. I didn't think I was very good at it. And there's a really funny story of one time I hypnotized somebody. You're right, it wasn't a very good secret. I'm a good secret. It wasn't a very good secret, and it still isn't. So I was going to say, I had a couple of like my trance face pictures go semi-viral in the hypnosis community on Tumblr, and that was kind of my claim to fame at the beginning. And then I started switching, and there was this one time where an ex-boyfriend of mine was like, yeah, you should you can like okay, so I was in this Skype group, and somebody in the Skype group wanted to be hypnotized, and they said, I need Secret to do it. And I was like, what? And they're like, I know Secret can do it. I know she can. I need her to do it, and I need her to hypnotize me. And I was like, what? I was not expecting it, because at the time I was such a subby wubby ooh, and I was like, holy shit, what the fuck? It was like when you're in a game of baseball, I guess, and you're in a game of baseball and they hand you the bat and you've never played before, and you're just like looking at it and you're like, fuck. Not those Skype groups. We had a separate Skype group for a bunch of just like friends. I later got added to those Skype groups. I can say those Skype groups are very fun. But I was gonna say, yeah, so anyway, so we're in this call, and they're like, Secret, you're up, you gotta go hypnotize her. And I was like, fuck, okay. So I did it, it happened. I did the do. I fixed what needed to be fixed. I did the thing, because it was a pretty serious session. I won't lie. Probably shouldn't have done it that early on in my career, but I did it. I immediately left the voice call, jumped into a voice call with my ex, and I yelled, please take my brain. Please take my brain. Oh my God, take my brain right now, take my brain. And he's like, what the secret, what? So it was really funny, because yeah, that was like one of my first times hypnotizing someone. I was immediately like, I need to switch right now. You need to destroy me right now. You fucking destroy me right now. It was really funny, because I had a very small battery for switching at that point. but it's interesting because as things progressed and as I started making more content and as I started having, I gained my own submissives, you know, like Allison obviously was one of my first subs ever. And as I started gaining like more skills, I won a few switch battles and I started getting more confident, and then I was like, nah. And I gave up switching. I used to list subjects sometimes. I am now. That's a recent thing. That's a very recent, like the last 3 weeks. Still sometimes get hypnotized now. But very, very rarely because, yeah, I have a lot of dominant energy in me, I guess. I'm a bossy boots. People don't realize that I'm actually like a bossy bitch. I am. I'm very bossy. Incredibly so. And people don't realize that. They probably do by now, but I'm so bossy. I'm so bossy that when... Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm so bossy that when I told my mum that I was a submissive for a time, she looked me dead in the face and she went, secret that... No, you're not, though. She literally looked me dead in the eyes and went, secret, you're not a sub. And I went, yeah, I am. And she's like, really? I know, it was funny. What is a switch battle? So this particular switch battle was 2 switches, well 3 actually. There were 3 of us in a room and it was basically last man standing, and I won because I'm a badass, and people don't realize, people at the time didn't realize I was as much a badass as people maybe realize now. People were like, secret, she doesn't know jack shit. And I was like, wait and see, baby. Things have changed a lot since then. I mean, 2016 was a very long time ago. You know, I mean, to be fair, I realized the other day, and this is something that's so bizarre to me. I've been doing hypnosis now in the kinky context for, holy shit, 12 years. 12 years. 12 years. This is my 12th year of doing hypnosis. Like, how crazy is that? Because I started all this when I was 18. And I'm about to turn a really big scary number very soon. So that is 12 years. That's crazy. Yeah, and 2016 was 7 years ago. I know, exactly. So before I even started my channel, I had a lot of experience. It was timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly. Oh man, yeah, it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. Right, let's continue. What was the lore, which is secrets backstory behind your character? So the lore was very complicated, but basically got bitten by a pocket watch and became a nyanpire. That's all I'm going to say on that. Any thoughts on collaborating with other hypnotists on YouTube like Ultra or people like that? So I'm actually, I really like Ultra. I have met Ultra and Fiona, and that's my claim to fame. I've met them. I freaked out when I met them because they are very cool. Yeah, I've never collaborated with them, but also I just I don't know. I would like to collaborate with them. I think it would be a really fun collaboration. I love collabing with other hypno people, but also I'm very picky and choosy about who I hang out with because I need to also protect myself. There are some people in the hypnosis community who don't like me very much, and that kind of spreads around a bit, I think. So I'm very protective of obviously who I work with and who I'm friends with. So yeah, I would like to though. Ultra and Fiona, really good in my books, and I like them a lot. So yeah, I would definitely like to. I'm glad you used Ultra as an example, rather than some other creators on here. Oh, I've said too much. Move on. Right, Boom Random. Oh my god, Boom Random. Hey, Boom Random. Boom Random wrote a couple of my scripts. Love Boom Random's work. His secret, it's Boom Random. Big shock. The writer is asking script questions. What kind of hypnosis do you think is the easiest to write into a script, RP or otherwise? And thoughts on a script messes with Pavlov stuff potentially. Ooh. For the audience, hypnotist rings a bell, listener does a thing. And since it's ages, do you prefer short one-shot scripts or script series? Wow, this feels very loaded. Are you asking me a particular question because you're thinking of writing something for me? I can see you in the chat, Boom Random. Hi. I love your work. You know I do. It's amazing. In terms of hypnosis to incorporate into a script, for me, I think the important thing to remember about writing hypnosis and writing hypnosis scripts in particular is you've got to focus on the 3 key elements of what makes up a hypnoidal state, right? You've got your focus, you've got your dissociation, your suggestibility. If you ask someone to focus, include like, ooh, I'm a hypnotist, focus on my pocket watch. Ooh, pocket watch. Eventually they're going to dissociate because they're so focused on the pocket watch, and then eventually they're going to follow your suggestions. So it's pretty easy to just, as long as you incorporate some element of like focus, it should like one thing should lead to another. Yeah. So that's kind of where I start, right? Is I always that's kind of what I kind of, this is how I write a script. Is I basically come up with an idea, like my latest one, Tag You're It. It's all about my experience and knowledge of being hypnotized, then feeds into you. And yes, Double Grinch says good story induces focus. Anyhow, it does, yes. So if you have story elements that you already incorporate in there that invite people to focus, you're probably already half of the way there anyway. Yeah. And even if it's tropey, even if you're like, ooh, I'm an evil hypnotist, wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey, sleepy, sweepy, relax kind of shit, 90% of the time, there's probably enough tropes in there to have somebody going for it. I've seen some really, like, I don't want to call out anyone, but I've seen some really bad hypnosis scripts in the ASMR community. I'm not reading anyone. I'm just saying a lot of people in the ASMR community who make hypnosis don't really understand what it is, so they find a script online and they just like use elements of that and then incorporate it, or they just do what they've seen on TV, and that's fine. That's absolutely valid and fine and good. It's just, there's a lot of information out there that is a little bit like, okay. So when I listen to some of these hypnosis scripts, I'm just like, yeah, but you could have done so much more with that. But you look at the comments and people are still thoroughly enjoying it, regardless of whether or not, oh, hold on one sec. Oh, they got me, the demons, they got me, no. Okay, I think we're good now. Just because I had my throat demons removed doesn't mean they still don't plague me, apparently. Oof. Yikes. Anyway, I was gonna say, yeah, so even though some of it's maybe not a completely like accurate to like a proper hypnosis play or hypnosis play that we see, it's still, yeah, people still get a lot out of it. So I think for me, it's just play on the tropes to start with. Play on all the tropes that you've seen in the media, and then yeah, listen to some hypnosis. That will help you. I found that when I was learning to hypnotize people, the best thing that I had was a collection of files, because I would listen to my files, I would be hypnotized by people, and I would basically take all of the best parts of everything else that everyone else was doing to me and then use that to induce trance on other people. And 9 times out of 10 works. Why? Because I know what you like, because I'm one of you. That's it. That's the trick here. There you go. It's okay. I promised myself I wasn't going to go this long, and now I've gone far longer than I expected, so I will wrap up soon. Do not worry. Right. How much would you rate your VTuber models from the past? Okay, if we're ranking them, I would rank the Booth Vroid the lowest. I hate that one. The first live 2D model, my second least favorite. Don't like it at all. My Nyanpaya model, I would rank my classic Nyanpa. I would rank a 3. Third place. My second place is my 3D model. Fuck all of you who hated it. Now that's how I get cancelled. I'm like, yeah, you didn't like my 3D model? Fuck you. I liked it. It was good. I looked like a fucking Bratz doll. The music had to stop when I said that. God. And then my favorite one was my suit model, because the facial expressions and everything about it was just cute. And occasionally I still, to myself obviously, I just turn on the model and I play around in my own private time, because I'm #legally not a VTuber. Right, continuing. What is the name of your new VTuber persona? Is it on a channel? Yes. Yes. It's Paranorma. Paranorma_. Somebody can throw it in the chat if they can find it. If someone sends you an MC story, think of it as a confession of their interest. Do you know what Wise Guy once told me? Wise Guy, who's an amazing wrote a book, wrote the Bible of hypnosis, basically. So Wise Guy is amazing. And he once told me, when somebody tells you what they want, so if somebody's like, oh, in this scene, I really would like it if you did this and that and the other, ask them why. And here's the thing, right? The reason you ask somebody why do you like that is because they'll tell you in exactly their own words what they like about it. And then those words are, and these are not my words, these are the wise guys' words, quote unquote, pre-lubed for easy insertion. And now I'm banned. Okay, great. Moving on. Oh, that's it. That's all the questions. Oh, wow. And there's like 5 more because people are getting like, there's more I want to ask you, but also, oh no. Okay, this is important. I will answer this one last question. Since I'm unverified on Twitter, I can't message you to inquire about VA services. Sorry to be a pest. What would be the second best way to contact you? You can email me at keepittrancey@gmail.com. That's keepittrancey@gmail.com with 2 T's, not 1 T, because it and trancey are 2 different words. There you go. Thank you. Thank you for linking Paranormal, by the way, for anyone who's interested. Under Paranormal, I will be posting music videos, video essays, and live streams in 2024. But I don't have a model yet. The model's not done, so we gotta wait. We gotta be patient. And I'm very bad at being patient, so in the meantime, hope you enjoy my album, my EP Monster Fucker, which anyone who's just entered is like really confused by now, but you'll have to check the Twitter, and then you can listen to my monster fucking songs. I'm an asexual, by the way. I hope people know that I'm very asexual, and that I am not I am not into that. That is not my thing. But I also know that it's going to become a meme that everybody's going to think I want to, even though I don't. I'm incredibly asexual. Oh boy, right, hypnosis. Shall we do some? I'm going to turn the music off for this because I don't know if I want inspirational ASMR background music for this. You can listen to the car noise outside. Dear God. Right. Okay. I'm ace. Yeah, I'm asexual. I am a kinky asexual. It does happen. Surprise, surprise. Everybody keeps asking me, why do I make such lewd content if I'm ace? And my answer to that is pretty yeah. Listen, I can imagine what you'll get up to. I have an imagination, and I think it's pretty good. I think it's a pretty accurate representation too. I don't know, you tell me. I still think my sexy content's pretty good, actually, for an asexual, to be honest. Alright, bye-bye. Alright. I should get a sign up. Hold on one second. I'm gonna make some really bad noises for a second. Text. Okay, oh shit. We're gonna add this. This is called the hypno warning. I like to put a hypno warning on the screen when I'm about to do anything. This is hypnosis. If you are here, oh god, sorry. You consent to being fractionated by me right now. That's right. Sorry for the noises. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. Right. Just do it in that font. Absolutely. Cool. I should have done this beforehand, but I'm not organized. I just don't have organizational skills. I really should get a manager at some point, but also I'm too lazy for that too. Cool. So now I have a sign, but we need to make it scrolling because we need this to be like scrolling across the screen for you to focus on, I guess. Jesus Christ. Okay, right. Now, how do I make that scroll? Is it into properties? No. How do I... This should be called Secret Learns How to Do Stuff live on stream. It's a whole mood and a whole thing. Clicky clacky keyboard. Hold on one second. What am I doing? What am I doing? Is it under filters? Is it under filters, maybe? Scroll? Scroll? Oh, look at that. There we go. They're scrolling now. Boom. Is that scrolling too fast? If it is, you just tell me about it and then, oh, there we go. Okay, great. Now we have the sign back. If you weren't here in the days of the sign, welcome to the sign. This is the sign. The secret scuff. Yeah, to be fair, the scuff rules all, right? It happens. It does in fact happen sometimes. Sorry, let me get back onto my live streaming page so I can see what's accurately going on. By the way, we're still trying to get to 1,000 likes on this live stream, and we haven't. So I guess you're not going to be getting my cringe ADHD ramblings. Oh, that's such a shame for you. If it does happen, somebody will have to post a screenshot of it onto Twitter and tell me about it. And at that point, I can then post it. And then you can all rejoice, I guess. So I actually don't have a plan for today. So what I wanted to do is I want to ask you, the viewers of this live stream, what you want to do today. So if you have any suggestions, please throw them in the chat. I will read them, and whether or not I like them, that's up to me. And I'm very picky. So don't expect you're ready to be picked. Damn it, nah. Paying no ADHD rambling for now. At this time, oh shit, the likes just jumped up. I need to stop tormenting you like this, because clearly I'm gonna get bombarded with likes at some point, and it's gonna be, you're a big fan of the clicker. We can only do something safe for work, so I'm thinking it's gonna be something very basic, because also I don't have time to be explain dronification to you, and also I'm still learning myself. I'm not doing memory play in a live setting. That's too hard. There's 250 of you here. I think we should probably do something very basic. Call and response. I love finger snaps. How do my finger snaps sound on this mic? Hold on. Let's try this out. One sec. Content warning. Finger snapping incoming. Ooh. Sorry, I just had to test that out. How's that? Ooh. Sorry, I don't know why I'm getting excited about that. If I do that every time I snap my fingers, then eventually you're going to get conditioned to me making that weird gnome sound. I'll be like, every time I make that, woo, you go deeper into trance. Memory play, take it as a challenge. Oh, listen, don't, are you trying to challenge me? Damn. Crispy. It's very crispy. I think I put it, holy hell. I know some people don't like snapping, so content warning, snapping incoming. Yeah, small reverb. The small reverb, I think, actually makes all the difference. I don't know what it is about a little bit of reverb in my voice. It just kind of makes people go a little bit like, ooh, secret's getting spicy. This isn't my favorite reverb, though, I don't think. What one is my favorite? Is it this one? No. Oh, God, I hate that one. Is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? Is it this one? No. There's like so many different reverb settings on this. I can never remember which is the best. Reverb is good? Okay. Gnomed into trance. Do you want to be gnomed into trance? No, you don't want to be gnomed into trance. That would be awful. Awful, terrible, horrible ideas. I could absolutely wipe your memories. Or don't you think you can wipe all our memories? Listen, memory play is fun, but also I like to do it more. It's not for everybody. You know what I mean? It's not like next minute we're all hypnotized and forgetting our names. That only happens to some of us. Some of us do it better than others. I'm calling myself out right now and trying to point fingers and be like, yeah, because I forget my name all the time. I've had so many names this year, I forget which one I'm using at the moment. Okay, now that I'm not allowed to. Oh, fuck. I'm going to get myself in so much trouble. Right. Make me forget geometry? You already have. No, I'm kidding. That's bad. That's bad. Listen, secret reverb sounds more natural than the non-reverb. Does it really? That's... Which one is it? I'm so frustrated now because, like, rev plate maybe? Is it 7? Hold on. Is it this one? Oh, wait. I think I know what's going on. Hold on. I had the parameters turned up differently. I was like, why is this not sounding big and scary? And now it sounds a bit more big and scary because I had the parameters set low. I haven't used this mixer in a really long time. Make us all think our names are secret subjects? I am not into that. I do not consent to that kind of play today. Remember, we're on YouTube. We have to keep this friendly. No hand-holding, no shenanigans, none of that shit. You can't do any of that. Got to keep it SFW, otherwise you gotta get bonked with the bonking hammer. Speaking of bonked, hold on. I realized we have people in the chat who can help us here. I'm just gonna fucking... Yep. Sorry, I'm just gonna quickly go through the chat and because I realized some of my Discord mods are here, so I'm just like, here, have this responsibility that you didn't want nor asked for. If any more come up, I'm gonna start doing it as we go. There we go. Sag, no hand holding. No, there's no hand holding allowed. None. Absolutely none. Okay, I'm gonna turn that reverb off. Right, I can't see many ideas in this chat, so I guess I'm gonna have to think for you. What a shame. Oh dear, this is it. This is it now. I'm sorry. I'm letting the moderator rights go to people's heads. This is how we do. Hey Zath, hey Kayla the Butt, and hey Dan Gaining Fan. Thank you so much for this. Oh my god. There's somebody else in here that I really want to make a mod, but I really need to ask them first. I have like a few of my Discord mods in here, and then one who's not a Discord mod, but I like them, and I'm like, the temptation to mod them is rising within me, but also I'm a fucking gremlin. Allison should probably just message them later or something. Anyway, hypnosis. Oh wow, we're doing that, right? You can tell that I haven't done this in a really long time. Any interest in doing files involving aliens? Oh, we can talk about that later. For now, I think, oh, actually, I've got a genius idea. Why don't I take the reins on this and I read you a script that I wrote? Would you like to hear one? Would you like to hear a sample of something? Should we do that instead? Oh, that'd be fucking funny. This one's probably not going out on YouTube. So, I think let's do this. And then, well, yeah.
It's a free sample, and they can buy the full.
Fuck off! Did you hear that? She says it's the free sample, and you can buy the full thing for $4.99. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. This is gonna go out for free. But yeah, I mean, here's one I prepared earlier. Otherwise, you've got to listen to me ramble. Although I know you like hearing me ramble, don't you? You wouldn't be here if you didn't like hearing me ramble. Oh no, should I do the ramble induction? Okay, fine. I'm gonna read this out. And then if we've got time, I might do the rambling induction where I ramble at you for like 20 minutes. That's a lie. It won't be 20 minutes. It'll be like 5 hours. Yes to all questions. Oh my god. Okay. This audio is called Tag You're It. And this is going to get silly. And I don't have an ending for it. So I'm going to make something up. And you're going to see this live, how this goes down. I'm going to put a tiny bit of reverb on. Just a tiny bit. Okay. Are you ready? Are we all relaxed? You don't have to be. You can focus on other stuff. I really don't care. And that's not me being like, I don't care. I can hypnotize you anyway. But it kind of is. So I was going to say, this is going to be very interesting. I implore you to find something to focus and fixate on while you're listening to this. It could be me. It could be something else. You could be playing video games. You could be just staring at my beautiful model on the screen. You could be looking at one of my cat's faces. They are very cute. You could be looking at the wall. I don't know why you do that. We could just be giving all your focus to me and closing your eyes. I don't mind. Okay, let's do it. It's interesting how the idea sometimes of hypnosis can change, warping and shifting with intention, and it really is all so dependent on people's experiences of it. Hypnosis is a fun, natural, easy state that we find ourselves in every single day. But a lot of the time when we think of the act of hypnotizing someone, we think about the dynamic between the hypnotist and their subject or hypnotee. I know some people don't like the word subject, but as you can imagine, I'm rather fond of it, given my namesake. Do you know how I got my name? Well, it's a complex story, but basically it came from my start. I was a subject, a person who was hypnotized a lot by many amazing people. Some were real, some were bots, and some were recorded voices looping around my head. At the time, back then, it was a secret to the outside world. I was walking around with this little hidden side to me that people can't see on the outside, but once I was among other hypnosis people, it was obvious. Apparently, I was rather good at it too. It eventually led me to wanting to try to become a hypnotist. Now, back then, I was the type of test who would trance someone because it took so much of my power, energy, and focus. I would immediately need my brain removed to help with the stress at all. It's a far cry from where I am now. I don't really work as a subject as much as I have in the past. I don't switch per se. I'm dominant. I'm forceful with my gentle style, and I'm very, very hypnotic. People say I have a magical voice. I'm not quite sure if I think that's true, but that's up to yours and my own personal preference. Some say I am very good at what I do. I, of course, will say I know the way inside your head because previously I've been very good at letting people take a peek inside of mine. I know what buttons to press because I have mine pressed, and at this stage, any switches people are both hypnotists and subjects will agree it's a fascinating way to learn the craft. Experience. Saying the words, parroting back what makes you melt inside until, well, they become changed. The script rewrites itself until the pages of the book you wrote are yours, your style, your phrasing. It's a truly wonderful loop to be caught in. I actually, now that I'm known as a hypnotist before a subject, have been thinking more and more about corruption. It's very good thought for some of us, the idea of being changed, having our thoughts and actions twisted by someone else over time. I'm sure as hypno-kinksters we gravitate towards it sometimes. The idea that someone else can sneak inside our heads and change things around us is exciting. It leads us to hypnosis. Hypnosis can sometimes be its own fun version of corruption of the mind, the thoughts, the will. But anyway, that hypnosis, even though you can hypnotize yourself pretty easily, it's seen often as a two-player game, one of us leading, you following along gently to the words of the hypnotist. But as I mentioned before, sometimes those words aren't my words at all. Who knows where I got them from? Are these words someone implanted deep inside my mind, or are they the ones I made up? Are they reflectively created from my knowledge of hypnosis from studies, or from a very different style of training? One that had me so deeply hypnotized I could barely think straight. See, all of this could be one giant circle of corruption. Someone's words infiltrated my mind, and now I'm here passing them on to you. It's very easy to imagine someone else hypnotizing a person over and over and over again. It's simple to think of all the ways you can remember and recall it playing out like a movie on a loop. Endless hypnosis. What if that person was me? The person doing the hypnotizing. You see me go down again and again and again, and you start to, in the back of your mind, just try right now to keep track of all the ways you can imagine a person. Imagine me perhaps hypnotized over and over and over again. Pocket watches, spiral voices, 2, 3, 4 of them all at once. Rapid inductions, conversational ones. All compounding into days, weeks, years of trance. Layered on top of each other. Well, what if we play a fun little game of tag? See, in my mind, I'm imagining the feeling of trance layered on layers of hypnosis from all the people that played inside my head. And now I'm here starting to corrupt yours. You know, right, that thinking about trance can so easily bring on a new trance. Do you know why? Because that thought is powerful enough to trap and to tap into those feelings again. The thought of trance so easily brings a new trance that me mentioning it now starts to loop the process of hypnosis for you again. Easy. But let's make it more interesting. See, you're already so good at imagining scenes of someone being hypnotized. But because it's me and I'm hypnotizing you, I wonder if the experiences, the words I was told are the ones trancing you now, if they're the ones picked, plucked from the air and gently placed inside your head. Imagine the power that's gained from those experiences. And as you think about the hundreds of thousands of hypnotic experiences I went through to be here with you, hypnotizing you right now, you might start to think about how much that can compound on top of you and how that might feel. How that might feel to have my knowledge and experience passed on to you in the form of a massive hypnotic force that drags you down under. Like a gentle rope wrapped around you, pulling you down, down, down. Now, so easily like that. The experience is looping and playing in your head like a movie, replacing the main character from me to you. You see, the switch is the light bulb in your head clicks on and your brain turns off so gently, so easily. The cycle of corruption continues. I was led into trance, and now you are too. Your mind starts to gently unravel in all the best possible ways as you feel the force of my knowledge experiences pulling you deeper and deeper down your head as a highlight reel of all possible hypnosis looping over and over and over again. It started as one thing and changed to another, an endless loop of me hypnotizing you again and again and again, just like that. That's right, let yourself drop into the place of deep focus and dissociation. Let yourself be open to my words, My suggestions are to borrow the most powerful words I can think of to push those buttons of yours. I know you like it when your head is empty. And you love it when your brain is slightly scrambled, askew, just slightly altered, but feeling so good about it. There's the idea I've heard people float around about mutual hypnosis, the idea that to hypnotize someone, you invoke a sort of trance, a sort of flow state you fall into getting yourself there. It means that mirroring someone in trance becomes so simple and effective when face to face. Now, obviously, we don't have that luxury, but I can imagine you like you imagine me. And I know because I can tell exactly where my focus is right now, and that yours should of course mirror mine. The focus on the words I am saying, the words drifting in and out of your head, the ones carefully chosen just for you, to have you transfixed on me and my powers of hypnosis, or should I say the hundreds of hypnotic hours spent on my hypnosis gaining skill every time I went down and came back up again so easily. Fractionation is one of my favorites, and I bet you probably like it too. I tend to hear that a lot because I know the feeling, and I do know that you can so easily go down and up and down through those states. I'm not so mean as to bring you down and up as quickly as I prefer, but I wonder if we could play that little game over and over and over again, going up and down, up and down, up and down. It would be fun, wouldn't it? I bet it would. But for now, I'm just going to count up from 1 to 5. When I reach the number 5, you'll be wide awake, alert, refreshed, and energized, remembering everything that we did. With 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, wide awake. I'm not going to finish that because I think it gets a little schmexy. Sorry. Hi. Hello. That was a really quick wake up. I'm really sorry for the meanings of that, because it's very mean. But yeah, that's a file I'm working on right now. Oh no, someone banged on the door and woke up early. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, but yeah, if you liked that one, I'm working on that one in the next couple of days. No, put me back. Put me back. I want to go back. Do you like it? The tease, I know. Listen, I love me some teasing. Woof. Okay, so it was good? Okay, great. Great. Hi back. The whiplash. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Right, before I go, I should probably I'll do a classic ramble, shall I? Shall I just ramble my way through, see how far we go? Jeez Louise. So Home Depot, am I right? Yeah, so I think you hate it? You hate it when I ramble? Oh, I'm sorry. I have my clicker with me. I could tease you with this. I did a clicker fractionation the other day. So for people who don't know, I am a big fan of this counting. Oh my god, my friend Scrib is here. Sorry. Oh, hi, hello. Oh my god, shout out to Scrib in the chat right now, who's a sentient spiral VTuber. I mean, come on now. I thought we'd had everything but a sentient spiral VTuber. I mean, I know I'm the sentient voice inside your head VTuber, legally not a VTuber, quote unquote. But sorry, I didn't mean to call you out, Scrib. You're just adorable, and I want to put you in a jar. Sorry, what? I'm not weird. You're weird. Okay, right. Hello. Sorry. I wish you could shout out here on YouTube. I don't know how you can. But yeah, there you go. Please go follow Scrib. Scrib's cool. Yeah, okay. Wow, I haven't live streamed in a long time. I'm such a fucking weirdo. Wow. I love that I'm just realizing I'm a weirdo now. It took me like 3 hours to realize this. So much for a short live stream. My god. Not the jar. Anything but the jar. Oh, you're going in the fucking jar. I'll put holes in the top. I promise. I promise you'll be able to breathe. Okay, if you don't know about the jar law, 2024, paranormal, jar law, there's law. Okay, so this is my clicker, and I fucking love this thing. Okay, so what it is I was called out the other day, by the way, by a friend who said I was baiting when I made this tweet. I am not baiting. I do not need to bait. I don't need to bait. I have the trance face that brings all the people to the yard that they're like, are you feeling bottomy again? Absolutely. God, I need to stop. Fucking hell. I have had Ritalin, okay? I promise you. I'm sorry. I have zero filter. I have no idea how that happened. But anyway, so I have this clicker. It's like a counter. Apparently it's a lap counter of all things. This is, you can hear me like twisting it up. So it has like 4 different sections for numbers, and I'll tell you a story that I told in my file, because this is how all good hypnosis starts, with a bunch of priming. And I love to prime you. Priming is fun. Priming is very, very fun. I don't know, I'm getting close to the microphone. This is the nice mic, so basically the story is that I bought this because I saw someone else in a Skype chat who had one, and she had this really fun trigger where basically every time she clicked it, she went down and up, or whenever she was being hypnotized, she would click it to like tell herself how many times she went down that day. So I bought one, and I had a very mean tist at the time who was, oh god, so evil to me. Basically, they gave me a suggestion where basically every time I clicked this little clicker, the number would go up, but I would go into trance every time I touched it, basically. And it would just be a quick one. It'd just be like down and up. And progressively, it would get longer and longer and longer, because as you fractionate yourself, you go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper down every single time you fractionate yourself. So basically, they also gave me a suggestion that I would try and resist clicking the clicker, but I wanted to so badly. So it's constantly this little nagging need of like, need to click the clicker, because I have a very sticky brain and a slightly, I say addictive personality. If you tell me not to do something, I want to do it so badly. And of course, being told, don't do it, I want to do it even more. So every time I would think about the clicker, I'd be like, need to click it, need to click it, need to click it. But I would try and hold myself back until eventually I would click it. And sometimes we'd be in a voice call, I would click it, I would go down, no one would realize, I'd be fucking in trance, just sitting there in the background. And then someone's like, wait, secret, what the fuck? Oh fuck, she's gonna again. Guys, get it out of her hands. So yeah, so that's the story about the clicker. And now I've made a fractionation file with the clicker. Obviously it doesn't affect me anymore, that suggestion, but I do know that for some people, the sound of the clicker alone is very, very nice. So let's just play a game. And this is just a very basic, very simple game, okay? All you have to do, and it's really easy, if you've done the fractionation file, you already know exactly what's going down. All you have to do is every time you hear the clicker, you just have to close your eyes and open your eyes. That's all I'm asking of you, okay? It's nothing untoward, okay? You just gotta close your eyes and open your eyes, okay? So let's try it. You close your eyes and open your eyes, and that's really simple. It's super easy to do. Okay, now it says 1, okay? And here's the thing. I can see the clicker. You can't see the clicker. So you just have to trust me on how many numbers that get clicked. And then every time I click it, you just close your eyes and open your eyes. And then you keep doing it. Close your eyes and open your eyes. Easy. Okay, so 4. Okay, we've done it 4 times. But here's the thing with closing your eyes and opening your eyes. Close your eyes and open your eyes, yeah. The thing with that is, what a lot of people don't realize is when you close your eyes and open your eyes, you're already putting yourself in a light state of trance. Do you know why? Because every time you close your eyes and open your eyes, you find yourself in this place when you're in a light state of trance, because your focus, close your eyes and open your eyes, is pulled inwards on yourself. And the more you focus and fixate on the sound, on your eyes, on whether you're opening and closing your eyes, close and open and close, that's right. You just find yourself focusing and fixating on all those different things, the sound, the numbers, 12, that's interesting. And you close your eyes and you open your eyes. That's right. That's right. So you find yourself in that weird place of like, oh, okay, so it's kind of trancey, I guess. You know, for some people, this is very hypnotic as they close their eyes and open their eyes, because they already know, 13, that every single time the number goes up, they find themselves in a deeper and deeper state of trance, because the trance of them closing their eyes and opening their eyes, it just gets stronger and stronger and stronger every time. Practice and reinforcement, right? Very powerful tools. And I don't have to tell you to close your eyes and open your eyes every time you hear the clicker, because you just know. You hear the clicker, you close your eyes and open your eyes. 16. And again, that's right. And again, that's right. And the more you do it, the more practice you get. 18. That's getting to be a very big number, isn't it? And it's funny because sometimes you find yourself closing your eyes and you want to pause right there and then open your eyes. And you find yourself in a place where you just want to close your eyes more and more and more, don't you? Close your eyes and open your eyes. Close your eyes and open your eyes. That's right. And you start to find yourself fixating and focusing on my voice as well as the clicker. Close your eyes and open your eyes, until the point where even me guiding you through it is just kind of dragging you up, because your eyes might want to stay closed longer than I say. Close your eyes and open your eyes. And it just becomes a little bit more difficult and a little bit more difficult and a little bit more difficult every single time. That's interesting, right? And you just kind of go along with it. We're just kind of playing along 23. Close your eyes and open your eyes. That's right. Close your eyes and open your eyes again and again and again. And we're just practicing this. Close your eyes. Wait. Wait. Open them. Okay. Okay, now I'm giving you a little bit of a taste of like a longer trance, right? Because the longer you have your eyes closed, the longer you have time to focus and fixate on everything that's not having your eyes open. And I know sometimes when you're closing your eyes and opening your eyes, it's so nice to keep them closed. Closed, closed and open. Like that. And it's so easy just to go along with my words and go along with the feelings and go along with how that feels for your eyes to just be closed for a second and just give you that relief from having them open. Close your eyes. And open your eyes, that's right. And it's almost toying with you at this point and teasing you a little bit, because you're like, wait, I want to have my eyes closed so badly, but I said to open them. So then you close your eyes again and open them. 29, close your eyes and open. 30, close your eyes and open them, that's right. Focusing and fixating on those feelings, so nice, so fun. Getting a little bit fractionated potentially. Some of you might be really fractionated by now. You're like, whoa, what is this? It's just a nice relaxing feeling. And it's interesting because I can say down, 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 and you just fractionate yourself again and again, down, down, down to that place. 37. But then I could be really mean and I could say, oh, but sometimes the words don't even matter because the clicking is all that matters, right? Down, 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 up. Down, 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 up. That's right. Down, 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 up, up, up. But I could be really mean and I could say up, 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 down. Does your brain respond to the click or the words or the click? It doesn't really matter, does it? Because your brain just goes where it needs to. And where it needs to go is down, down, down into deep, deep sleep. That's right. Sleep. For some of you, you understand the clicking of the fingers and the sleep just closes your eyes. You just relax. You let everything go. And for some of you, you might want that fractionation feeling to fade, and that's okay. Because in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 10, and when I reach the number 10, you'll be wide awake, alert, refreshed, and energized. And some of you might want to retain that fractionated feeling because it's safe and comfortable for you to do so, and some of you just want to let that go, and that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Your mind knows exactly what to do with that, and knows exactly what to do with those feelings. So coming up on the count of 10 with 1, 2, 3, that's right. Energy starting to flood your body with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the next number. Wide awake, alert, refreshed, and energized. No longer following my suggestions. With 10, wide awake. Ooh. Okay. So, my voice makes you sleepy. Well, that's a thing. We got to 50. That's not too bad, actually. I'm gonna erase that before we get any ideas. My God, so that's a little sample of something I made the other day. If you want a full version of that, you can go check that out on Soundgasm. It's called Clicker Fractionation. And I thoroughly enjoyed making that one because it brings me joy. It brings me great joy. Who drooled on me? I don't know, did you? Did you just whoo again after that? I mean, yeah, maybe. Whoo. I need to click it out. If you want suggestions on where to get this clicker, I posted a picture of it, or a video of it on Twitter, so you can go follow me on Twitter, and I can suggest where to find these, because I have a feeling the next hypnosis convention, a lot of people are going to be walking around with these things, and I will feel very proud of myself for doing that. I hope that I can make a change in this community, and that can be the one change in this community that I've made. You know, apart from safety shit, is me making you buy one of these clickers. The clicker economy is going straight up, right? Yeah, that's quite effective. Yeah, I think it's fun too. I was gonna do a hand cam stream next time I stream, So if you'd like to see a hand cam stream, please comment below after the stream has ended and say, we need a hand cam. Because I thought what could be quite fun is do a hand cam stream where I show you some hypnotic items and we play around. We basically fuck around and find out. And I will call the stream fuck around and find out. I could show you the little clicker. I could show you all kinds of stuff. It could be quite fun, I guess. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think? No, sorry. Oh, I need to stop. Okay, I'm a bad influence. And like I said on Twitter, I'm about to tweet at some point that I'm entering my manic pixie dream hypnotist era because yeah, I'm full of bad ideas and people apparently listen to me for those, which is concerning. Oh boy, invest in clickers. Yeah, now is the time to invest your stonks in clickers because the clicker economy is about to skyrocket. Thanks to a certain person, I guess. Maybe? Do I think? Good question. I don't know. You should talk to me about that later. Oh god, fuck. Oh god, why am I shouldn't flirt with you, chat. I shouldn't flirt with you, chat. I shouldn't flirt with you, chat. But my god. Also, I don't have an ending screen. I've just realized I don't have an ending screen. I didn't think this far ahead. So welcome to Streaming with Secret. I'm a great streamer. I'm a very professional live streamer who definitely thought this through. I only have a starting soon screen. I don't have an ending screen. Fuck. Okay, well, anyway, if you enjoyed this, please make sure to give it a like. Remember, at 1,000 likes, I will post my deep cringe ADHD rambling on Patreon or Soundgasm for the world to see and witness what it feels like when your hypnotist hasn't had their Ritalin that day and is rambling incoherently at you. I can promise you it's the worst 5 minutes of your life, but apparently you want that, so cool, great. Please, oh yes, before I leave, can everybody please make sure to hydrate? Because remember, hydrate or dehydrate. Hydrate yourself. Go have some food. Go stretch or something. And if you would like to see this again, I'm not going to be streaming weekly. I'm not going to be streaming I'm just going to stream every so often because that's the mood I'm in right now. I'm streaming when I feel like it because I like streaming. I like feeling connected to you, my adoring community. I adore every single one of you. I'm going to turn the consent warning off because we're not hypnotizing no more. Thank you for all your questions. Thank you for everybody who asked a question. Thank you to everybody who joined the memberships today. Please go and follow the people I shilled in this stream because they're all really important to me. And I want to support not only the community, but other amazing creators out there who do amazing work. So yeah, until next time. Oh my god, I can't believe we're gonna say this, guys. I never thought I'd get to say this again. Why am I getting upset? I'm not upset. I'm emotional. This is so emotional for me. But until next time, oh god, I can't believe I'm gonna say this. Until next time, don't forget to keep it trancey. And I will see you later. Oh my god, we get to say that again. Sorry, that's it's a big moment for me. I thought, oh man, alright, feelings. Okay, bye everybody. Bye.